Yeah, I think I had trouble with this before. So we will have to keep this. It's plugged in the wrong place. This is the computer now. See what that does.
Playing what?
Yours is
yeah,
playing?
I can hear you. Yeah.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Ow, 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 that's loud.
I have no idea. It's probably as you're muted. You can't hear me at all? Uh-oh.
What? Are you serious? You can't hear you?
I'm serious. I don't hear anything.
What's wrong
Can
with
y'all
your
hear
ears?
me?
Yeah.
Huh. No, I can't. There's
Okay, hold
nothing
on a minute. Where are you? I
don't
wonder
need to
which
hear
one
what
you
I
are.
have to
Hold
say
on.
anyways.
Let me mute you. Or mute somebody. Now speak. Let me see. Okay, you're on 2. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this one, and you're. Oh, I can tell you why. How about this?
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
welcome.
what's up?
Welcome.
There it is. I
welcome.
didn't know if you were going to pop out.
I didn't know if I was going to make it today.
Is that loud enough?
That's perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah,
It sounds like
fine.
it's a little hot going out.
It sounds a little sensitive. Like I can hear my breathing sometimes. That sounds better. For me. I don't know about you.
All right, I mean, it sounds good to me.
I'm trying to test.
They're
test,
kicking
test.
long field goals.
I don't know if this. Hello.
Practicing?
Hello.
If they kick a field goal, that would be
30,
cool.
That was a 30-yarder.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
I hear you, Julie.
Nice
Yeah, I'm
kicking
trying to figure if
25-yarder.
there's any settings for this output other than what we're sending out per mic. So I may need to send us all down and turn up our headsets. Test.
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 Did
Hello.
I turn that off? Maybe I got.
Lehman Lindicki. He's
Oh,
the
player's
field goal
names?
kicker.
hang on. I got
Yep,
my.
he's the field goal kicker.
Oh.
I bet Robert could kick a.
Had my computer
bet
turned
he
up
can
over
kick a fucking
glasses.
40-yarder.
It sounded
Yeah,
so
I bet you can
loud.
kick from the 30 easily. We used to do that at the end of practice when I was in high school. We'd see who can kick the
See who
farthest.
can kick the farthest.
It was either like me or it was like Jacob Trujillo. Yeah, he had a boot. I remember who else. When Chase was there, he would kick far.
Yeah, Chase
That
would.
was so funny.
Test.
Hello.
I kicked one in a game.
You kicked one in a game? Did you make it?
Drop kicked it.
I know. I was going to say it was a drop kick.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought you kicked the actual
I did.
I held one. Though.
Oh, no. It was
You
a
just
drop
dropped
kick.
it and kicked it. They let that happen?
Yeah, it's still legal.
Why didn't no one try it? It's pretty easy.
Okay.
It's not easy, but
All right, I listened to it through the computer, and it sounds good to me. So I'm not going to be monitoring it anymore. If anybody has problems, please let me know. It's hard to listen to them in real time and then coming through the computer a few seconds later.
Right.
To it through the computer. Sounds good to me.
Oh, now I can hear that. That is.
Yeah, let's see. Let's shut that off. That's because I unplugged my earbuds.
you know, do they play a song when they break through the sun?
No.
I didn't think so.
Okay, we are streaming live from Strawn, Texas.
Strawn,
Well, we got
Texas.
13 minutes left till the game starts, and I'm going to go get a burger. This is all self-go. I'm starving. Except for once it starts, I'll need to move the camera.
They're doing a cut block drill where the defender puts his hands down.
I guess they think we do that a lot.
Cut block? It's an interesting thing to do before the game.
Yeah.
not saying I disagree with it, but it's definitely interesting. Free CTE.
Remember back in the olden days when you could do like the bull ring and stuff?
Oh my gosh. That was horrible. I don't ever want to be a part of that again. Oh my goodness.
When I was in junior high, we practiced with high schoolers.
Who let that happen?
It was awesome.
Who let that happen?
Everybody.
You guys. The 90s was different.
Yeah, that was the 80s.
I guess it was the 80s, huh?
I'm gonna put my hand over here. Oh, sure.
40 years ago?
Excuse me?
What was that, 40 years ago?
Oh, watch it.
I thought it was. It's almost.
Junior high, yeah. Times have changed since then, for sure. You can't get away. They don't let you do those kind of things anymore.
There's got to be one kid on the team that's just going to lay his teammate out.
Mm-hmm. I keep waiting for it. This might be the one right here. Nope. Flip. He was going at him, though.
Almost got him. Oh.
They're going to be tired.
I would stiff arm him.
Yeah.
Getting ready? 10 minutes?
They'll be walking out here pretty quick. Get everything going. We'll get the captains and all that stuff. And I'll probably announce that just for them. You can do it on here if you want, and I'll do it for the stadium.
I wish they would put their cap. Well, I guess it's different every game for some people. Just put it on the program. But it's different every game. Dang near.
Big Lou.
Where? Oh.
He was really good at football, they said, back in the day.
Big Lou?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he was something else.
What are the Eagles?
Yes.
Don't like any sports teams called the Eagles.
I'm not a big Eagles fan myself, to be perfectly honest with you.
Hopefully their fans are better than Phillies fans.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Oh, man. I'm sure they are.
What's the Rangers' magic number? Is it 1?
2.
2.
It's 2. We already lost one today, though.
Makes up that half game that we
Here we come.
Come on, me. No wonder. I was trying to figure out what's wrong with my
It sounded far away. I was a little confused. It's okay.
All right, let's see how I can. I need a.
He still has his.
I need a better
The
setup.
sign ripped. That go.
Oh,
that is
no.
the worst luck ever.
Wow.
The sign ripped before they could run
That's
through
why
it.
you get an inflatable, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wonder who's behind that curtain. Curtain number 1.
Curtain number 1.
Nice.
Somebody from Big Springs saying hello.
What's up, my man? Or my lady?
Shane Wright.
What's up,
Shane?
Thank you for stopping by. He may not just be wearing knee pads. I don't know.
Tell me the numbers, Ryan. 40, 15.
I'm looking. 54 and 29.
54.
40, 15, 45, and 29.
That would mean captains for the Strawn Greyhounds tonight will be number 15, Jesse Corona, number 29, Keaton Tunnel, 40, Robert Hinkson, and number 54, Colby Morton.
45, 48, 40. It was 48.
Oh, 48. My bad. Manuel Rivera.
Nice.
He was standing in the way.
Oh, you I see what you mean. That does look a little confusing.
Do we have a national anthem singer today, or what's going on? Am I going to have to find that?
You're going to have to sing it.
Am I really? Hey.
Impromptu.
Y'all,
A duet, guys.
Y'all might really like
A
it.
duet.
Better start looking. Just in case.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me look, too.
Here it is. I mean, I can do that one.
You want to listen to
Seriously, why not?
Do you? Make sure it's actually the national anthem before
It is.
you.
I'll probably do that one.
Yeah. Because we don't want it to. That's the one that they used to play, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah, play that one.
If she don't hear, but I bet she shows up.
Captains for, I can't really tell who the captains for Sidney are.
You need that backup plan, though.
Yes, I've got it ready just in case, because normally she
Warm
would
up
be
the
up here
vocal
already.
cords. Oh,
Me. I'll have to make a couple announcements here.
Man, those burgers are good.
Oh, I figured they would be.
Frito pie was good.
Frito pie was good.
Yeah, if you're listening from the stands, go hit that concession stand. It's good. Clint Gibson said he's out of here if you start singing Reese.
Hey, don't be jealous, hater.
Don't be jealous, hater.
You've heard me sing before, Clint. You know I got the chops.
Ice, ice, baby. You know what?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
His national anthem's a little trickier.
Please direct your attention to the south bleachers. We'll have the Sidney school song. Or not.
Do they have a school song?
Yeah, they're starting it. Is that my phone on? We will now have the Strawn school song. They do. It's always this.
Coach Lee's.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will please arise, remove your cats for the singing of the national anthem. Beautiful national anthem. See, I told y'all I could sing.
Good job. Sounded just like
Didn't know I had it in me.
Sounded just like you, Dad.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Good job.
All right, Greyhounds will be defending the west goal, black on black, red numbers. Sidney will come out in gray with their yellow stripes and the white, the blue socks.
Beautiful.
I like them. I
do
them
like
jerseys.
those.
And they'll be defending the east goal, and they'll be kicking off back deep for the Greyhounds will be number 15, Jesse Corona. And we are ready to
underway
get this thing kicked off. It's going to be a squib kick that will take a bounce at the 10 and down into the end zone for a touchback.
Beautiful.
The Greyhounds will have started their own 20-yard line.
And I believe you told me the last time these teams played was when?
2012 was the last meeting between the Sidney Eagles and the Strawn Greyhounds.
Wow.
We have a winning record against them, 13-6-1.
Here we go.
Eagles were in our district for a long time. Out of the T formation, the Greyhounds will start it. Nunez will pitch it off. That's going to be going right. That's going to be Iron Mike up the middle.
Oh,
He breaks
yes,
the tackle at the
sir.
30, and he's gone. 30, 20,
Wow.
10-5, touchdown, Greyhounds. One play, one score.
Wow.
Michael
Oh, my
Barcenas.
goodness. I mean, you can't ask for a better start than that. Beautiful run. Pitch to the right. They call it T28. He just follows his blocks, finds the opening on the left side of the field, makes a nice little juke move, and he's off to the races. Beautiful.
That is definitely how you want to start a ball game right there.
That's going to get the team morale high off the rip here.
Number 40, Robert Hankson on the kick for the Greyhounds. To hold will be Jesse Corona. The kick is up.
That's great.
And
You
it's
already
good.
know.
So the Greyhounds strike early, 9:50 to go in the first. Greyhounds lead it 8-0.
Beautiful. I mean,
You can't really ask for a better way to
I
start
was
it
honestly
right there.
expecting a pass like they normally do off the rip, but they said, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and run this right down your throat, and we're going to get in the end zone. One play.
Starting to see each game's gotten better, but last game was a good sign of it, and this is another good sign of it. They're starting to block really well.
Yep, that run was nothing short of beauty, especially from the Greyhounds right there. Just beautiful blocking up front, and then you make your running back's job super easy just by blocking, getting everyone out of the way, and making a miss, make one guy miss. Beautiful.
Well, for a second, I thought that was our old horn that they used to honk for the touchdowns, but I
Nope.
believe that's a train coming.
Yep, that was a train.
Robert Hankson to kick for the Greyhounds. They'll tee it up at their own 30-yard line. Back deep for the Sidney Eagles is going to be number 17, Reese Miller. and it's going to be an onside
Beautiful.
by 8.
It's
and
actually
it
a really
takes
good one.
Really good bounce, but it is recovered. That's going to be number 5, Dylan Terpstra. And the Eagles will have pretty nice field position here at their own 36-yard line, 1st and 15.
There's that train we were talking about.
And they give a hello to the Greyhounds here.
Safe travels.
They might want to hurry up on this right here. There they go. They're going to come out unbalanced right out of the gun formation. They'll go motion left. They'll take it and they'll give it off to, that's going to be number 31.
Wow, beautiful tackle. I just want to point out how the Greyhounds immediately recognized what was going on there. Sidney sent the guy in motion, and you saw the whole defensive line from Strawn just shift over to the right, contain him, and they make nothing short of a great play.
2nd down and 15 for the Eagles.
As the year goes on, you're starting to see this defensive chemistry really starting to line up and come to fruition. I mean, they're starting to look really solid out there.
They're getting their reads way quicker. They're really coming out. This time, Sidney will come out in the spread formation, and they're going to take it, go right up the middle. That's going to be Grant one more time, right up the middle. No, excuse me. That's
21.
Colin Grant. And he'll pick up about half of it, so he'll get about 8.
About 8 yards on the carry there. I want to point out by the Grant kid right there. I mean, he's running really hard. He just put his shoulder down, and he just ran into 2 Greyhounds straight up. He's not scared to take contact. Greyhounds are going to have to stand up on these guys and really expect some hits.
They show it about a 5-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 here for the Eagles out of the shotgun formation. They're going to fake it. Grant's going to fake it, and he's going to swing it out. That's going to be Lehman Lindicay off to the left side.
That was a great play design by the Sidney coaching staff.
They're going to have a 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 15.
That was a beautiful play design. They fake the sweep to the right, and they send the left up back. They send him on a little bingo route where he just touch blocks his guy, and then he goes on a little drag, and they just throw it off to him, and he has a 1st down.
1st and 15 for the Eagles. They will hustle to the line, unbalanced right formation. They're going to go quick. They're going to give it off going right. That's going to be Grant looking for room to run.
Wow.
He's going to get tripped up by Jesse Corona. Nice tackle there by Jesse.
That was a great tackle. He saved probably about 5 more yards right there. That was a great play by the Greyhounds defense.
2nd down and about 11 for the Eagles.
I'll tell you what, though, this Colin Grant kid, this sophomore young man, he's running extremely hard. He's not making an easy task.
Unbalanced right formation once again. Lindekeeper is going to bring them to the line. They're going to take a quick handoff up the middle. No, they're going to swing it out to Grant once more, and he's gone. Nobody's going to touch him.
I just want to talk about how Sidney is executing their fakes. They are making Strawn really start to think about their defensive shifts, really starting to make them think about not over-pursuing. Right there, number 40 gets in the backfield for Strawn. He's right on the running back. I think he thought they ran a dive and just let the deep back run past him. They pitched it right to him. And
Colin Grant on the score for the Eagles, and it even fooled me. I thought it was a quick handoff, and they run it on the outside option. So that's going to make it 8-8, 7:25 to go in the first quarter. And Ryan, we talked about this, you and I did earlier before we come up here, on kind of what we thought. Strawn's actually an underdog in the game. They're a
21-point underdog.
One point underdog. And so we expect this to be a battle all night. I think it's going to be one of those games where which defense steps up first and makes the first stop.
That's what it's going to be. We know both of these teams have explosive offenses. Right off the rip, you saw it from both sides. Strawn's a little bit more running down your throat, and Sidney's more about, hey, we're going to make you think about what we're doing. We're not going to let you know what we're doing straight up. Strawn's more of just head up, run the ball, smash mouth football. Strawn's really going to – this is probably Strawn's – from that one drive right there, this looks to be Strawn's biggest test of this year so far, just from a mental standpoint on the coaching staff side. So we'll see what happens here.
Cameron Aaron Grant will kick it off, and that is a booming kick, and it bounces right at the back of the end zone for a touchback, and the Greyhounds will have it 1st and 15 from their own 20.
Last drive, we saw a one-play touchdown. I don't know how often that's going to happen, but, one could only hope. Iron Mike, let's see if they just give it right back to Iron Mike here. Let's see what happens. Iron Mike still does have that left.
Greyhounds ready to go. They're up on the line. Casey Nunez brings them to the line out in the T formation. They're going to go Iron Mike one more time to the right, looking for room to run. Got one man to beat. He catches the outside corner. It's a sprint to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Greyhounds, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field, and I think it's coming back. And that was a nice run once again by Michael Barcenas.
Wow. I wish we had a speed clock because he was hitting the jets on that young man.
And it is going to be...
Yeah, unfortunately, it is going to come back.
Yeah, holding against the Greyhounds.
Honestly, it's still good to see that you're scoring in one play.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of really good to see. So we'll see if they can keep it up here.
They're say, you know what? Let's pad the stats here. Let's back it up 10-yard line and see if we can do it again.
Let's get Iron Mike. Let's get him a 70-yard touchdown right here.
He's going to come to the sideline.
He
Jesse
definitely
Corona's
needs a breather after that one. I do not blame him.
Out of the T formation, Casey Nunez under center. 1st and 25 for the Greyhounds, and they're going to give it off to Robert Hinkson coming to the left, looking for room to run. He's going to get a little bit, but not a whole lot, off to about the 17-yard line. So he'll get most of the penalty yardage back.
Which is good. You love to see that. Get you right back in position. Let's see. Who are they bringing in here? Same personnel? Yeah, same personnel.
Yeah, it looks like the same personnel. 2nd down and about 18 for the Greyhounds from their own 18-yard line, 17-yard line. Out of the T formation, Casey Nunez brings them to the line. They're going to give it to Jesse Corona going right, looking for blockers. He's going to have a hard time finding any blockers there. He might have got 2 yards, maybe, and that's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Greyhounds and about 16.
Just nowhere to go for him right there. No one's fault, really. The Sidney player left end, he just made a great play on the ball. Honestly, there's nothing you can do about that. Strawn bringing in a bit of a different personnel here. Looks to be a little bit of a smaller unit. Look to maybe some gun or some spread to kind of offset that Sidney Eagle speed. Yeah, Strawn got about 15 seconds here.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry. They got plenty of time.
Yep, there's the gun.
Here we go. Out of the gun formation. Unbalanced right. Corona's going to give it to Robert Hinkson looking to throw. He's got a receiver wide open.
Beautiful
That's going to be Nick Lynn at the 30. He hits the 40 down to the 30. Cuts it back. Nice block at the 20.
That was a beautiful block.
Nice block at the 20. Finally brought down inside the 10-yard line.
Nice.
That's great downfield blocking right there.
That is your under center QB getting all the way downfield after a throw. He's getting all the way downfield and still focusing on making blocks, making his teammates better. You love to see it. Casey Nunez, he's really starting to come to his own.
That'll bring them all the way down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal here for the Greyhounds.
Beautiful throw by Robert
from the Sidney 10-yard line. Red right formation for the Greyhounds. Casey Nunez under center. Jesse Corona, the deep man, and they're going to give it to Jesse Corona going right up the middle. He's hit immediately, but he continues to power his way forward down inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd down and goal for the Greyhounds.
Number 29 for the Greyhounds, one of our left ends. He made a fantastic block. You saw Casey Nunez after a player's over, give him a little tap on the head. You'd love to see that.
Keaton Tunnel.
Yep, that's Keaton Tunnel.
Red right formation for the Greyhounds on 2nd down. Casey Nunez once again is going to give it to Jesse Corona, and he's going to skip and a jump into the end zone. Touchdown Greyhounds. 4:43 to go in the first. The Greyhounds up by 6 with the points after to come.
And even with a 60-yard touchdown being negated by I believe it was a holding penalty, Strawn was able to keep their mental together and just drive down the field. It wasn't as easy this time, but they made it happen.
Robert Hinkson on the kick for the Greyhounds. Jesse Corona to hold. The kick is up and it's blocked, but there's penalty markers everywhere. We'll wait and see what the call is here.
Not sure here. They're telling them to stay on the field, so let's see what happens here. Sidney may have been offside.
I think they might have been offsides here. Beautiful night, wind blowing, nice and cool.
I mean, you can't ask for a better night of football. Maybe not from a throwing perspective, but still a beautiful night out here in Strawn, Texas.
Still hasn't produced a call. It is going to be against the Eagles. They didn't even give us
sure
the
what
signal.
it was.
But nevertheless, we'll get another opportunity at it here. Snap is good. The hold is good. And
Wow.
it is good.
That may have been his farthest field goal kick of all season. That was a beautiful kick.
16-8, your score, 4:43 in the first. Greyhounds
Julie,
lead.
You got sponsors for us, Julie?
I do. When it comes to hardware, it helps to have an expert in your corner. That expert is Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware carries everything from household supplies to plumbing supplies, from paint supplies to power tools. Gordon Hardware carries Whirlpool and Maytag appliances. They even have some Blue Bell ice cream. Conveniently located at 106 South Main in downtown Gordon. Locally owned and operated by John and Brandy Sizemore. You can trust the experts at Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Thank you all for sponsoring our streams. Trying to update the score here, too. Got... Not to kick yet. Tell them to hold up a minute.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up for the Greyhounds at his own 30-yard line. Back deep once again for the Eagles will be Reese Miller. And he's going to squib kick it. It's going to bounce at the 20, hits to the 10, to the 5, and that is a great kick right there. And they're right down there, and they're going to get him
right
inside.
down there, and he just slams him to the ground.
What a play right there. Robert Hinkson with the tackle to keep him inside the 10-yard line down to about the 8.
You cannot ask for a better kick from your kicker. I mean, you simply can't. Puts it right. He's pinned them against their own end zone here.
Eagles will have 1st and 15 from their own 8-yard line.
Both teams on both these last two drives have a little bit of a ways to go in order to get to the end zone. So let's see how Sidney responds. Last drive we saw them hop, skip, and jump in the end zone, no problem here. So let's see if Strawn has an answer for their little mind games.
Eagles will come out on 1st down, unbalanced right formation out of the gun. They'll motion to the left. They're going to give it to Grant, going left, looking for room to run.
Nowhere
There's
to go.
nothing to do there. And I
believe that was Robert Hinkson.
I think that was.
Robert Hinkson has the tall socks on. I'm not sure. Can't see the number from here. Looks like 48, maybe one of the captains.
Daniel Orduna.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yep, Daniel Orduna. Beautiful tackle by the young man.
Second down here for the Eagles, and about 18 out of the gun. Once again, unbalanced right formation. They'll take it and going right. Grant looking to throw under heavy pressure. He's in the end zone. He just escapes, catches on the side, slips another tackle. The ball comes out.
That's going to be.
We'll wait and see what the call is here. Did they recover it?
Down,
they did recover it back.
Oh, wow.
And after all that, they're actually going to gain.
Wow. I mean, what a play. What a play from Cameron Grant. He evades two of Strawn's best tacklers, and then he was in the end zone, avoided a safety, gets out. Ball does come out, but he does end up making a great play in order for them to not get a safety there.
3rd down and about, we'll call it 7 here. And they'll go unbalanced left formation out of the gun once again. Now they'll motion back to the right. Unbalanced. Motion again to the left. They're going to give it to Grant, going left, looking for room to run, and he's got plenty of it. Catches the corner. Jesse Corona is going to bring him down at about the 30-yard line, but he'll have a 1st down.
That time, the motion, I don't necessarily think it played a big part in Strawn's lapse there. I think that was more so just Sidney Eagles showing how good they are at blocking. We saw that blocking drill that they were running before the game. It actually looked like exactly like what they were doing pregame right there, and they just ran that play. Got a few yards there, and now they're in good field position with a 1st down.
They'll go out of the spread formation here. Once again, out of the gun. They're Grant's going to give it off, and that's going to be a dead ball foul. Looks like the Greyhounds are going to take a timeout. 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Greyhounds lead 16-8. Sidney will have a 1st and 15 from their own 30 when we return.
So getting loud out there. Clear Fork Bank is a proud supporter of the Strawn Greyhounds and is your hometown bank. We take pride in serving the community of Strawn and make banking easy with mobile banking. You can manage your money from anywhere, even from the stands. The Clear Fork Bank team calls Strawn home, and our community is our top priority. Check us out on the web at clearfork.bank or stop by 123 Central Avenue and let one of our eager employees help you out today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And Mary's Cafe, another proud supporter of Strawn Greyhound footballs. She's been serving Strawn for over 37 years now. Offers their world-famous chicken fried steak and gravy along with a menu full of other delicious items. Offering lunch and dinner 7 days a week. One thing's for sure, you won't leave Mary's Cafe hungry. Mary's wants to give a big shout-out to Aiden Lynn and Nick Lynn. And we're back.
1st and 15 for the Eagles. Unbalanced right formation out of the gun. They'll motion to the left. Lindecki's going to take it and give it to Grant. Grant, look at the throw, and he's got a receiver open. He's got a step on him in and just off his fingertips. And that right there would have been a great throw and catch had he brought that in.
Where's my program here? Who ran that route there? Number 22, Ryan Crawford. He's got some wheels on him. The kid has some wheels on him.
Second down here for the Eagles. Sidney will go in the spread formation. Kind of an unbalanced to the right. They're going to take a timeout here. The Eagles will take a timeout. 2:31 to go. Greyhounds leading 16-8. Julie, more?
Yep, we do. When you're ready for a great meal, Mel's Diner in Mingus is the place to go. Along with subs, fresh-cut fries, hamburgers, and shakes, Mel's brings a taste of Maryland to Mingus with their crab and shrimp dishes. Drop by for karaoke on Wednesday nights from 5 to 9 p.m. They're always having lunch and dinner specials, so check their Facebook page at Mel's Diner Mingus to find their meal deals. Mel's Diner is located at 816 South Mingus Boulevard in Mingus, Texas. Thank you, Train.
Thank you, Train, for another
Perfect
guest
timing.
appearance.
So after this break, the Eagles will have 2nd down and 15 from their own 30-yard line. And they will come to the line in the spread formation. It'll be unbalanced right. Lindecki's going to give it to Grant. No, he's not. He fakes it. He's going to hop it right up. That was kind of one of those fake, quick throws. That was never going anywhere.
That one didn't really work. Strawn was all over that. They had someone back there within seconds. That one's not really going to.
I don't even know how to explain it.
That just kind of looked like a
and it may have just been
blitz.
a broken play.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
3rd down and 15 here for the Eagles, and they'll go spread formation once again, unbalanced right. Lindecki's going to take it. He'll give it to Grant. Grant, under heavy pressure, is going to sling it out to Lindecki on the right, and he's got room to run. He'll get the first down plus some. Finally going to be brought down all the way down inside. Right down, they'll mark him right at the Greyhound 20-yard line. So they'll be in business.
That was just a great play by the Sidney Eagles. There's nothing really more we could have done about that. I think the right edge rusher for the Strawn Greyhounds, I'm not sure who it was exactly, but they had a hand on him, just slipped him, throws it out to his receiver, and just gets first down.
1st and 15 for the Eagles from the Greyhound 20. Spread formation. Lindecki's going to take it. He's going to give it to Grant. Grant throwing it up in the end zone. It's going to be a jump ball. and it's going to fall incomplete, intended for Tanner Crawford.
Just overthrown a little bit there. That's all that was.
Nice coverage there. Nick Lynn was there. That ball was not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was a 50-50 ball. Just trusting his receiver does overthrow him a little bit. Nothing more there. Strawn putting up a fight here on defense, not letting Sidney score with ease as they have been before. The drive that they did score, so we'd love to see what the Strawn Greyhounds are doing.
Second down and 15 from the 20 for the Eagles. And they're taking their time here.
Yeah, they got 12 seconds on the clock. Your coach had to come all the way dang near on the field.
Second down, spread formation once again. Eagles are going to take it. Give it to Grant. Cameron Grant going left. He's got room to run. He's going to tuck it. He is. Slips a couple of tackles and is going to be brought down. It should have been a sack for a loss, and instead he's going to get about a half a yard, and that'll bring up third down and four. Still good. They're going to call it a long 14 here for the Eagles.
The receiver on the far left side of the field for the Sidney Eagles, I could tell they weren't going to pass that deep. He kind of made an indication that they were just going to run the ball. He kind of made a seal, kind of fake route, I suppose you would say. That was never going to be a pass.
The Eagles will come out, unbalanced left formation. They're going to take it and give it to Grant. The ball is on the ground. Grant's going to pick it up, and he's running right, and he's got room to run. Throws it up in the end zone. 50-50 ball, and it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. That's going to be number 19, Tanner Crawford, who hauls it in. And that's just unfortunately, you got Nick Lynn back there, and that kid is a foot taller than him.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that was Cameron Grant that threw the ball. I don't know how he made something from nothing right there. Not only was it something, it was a touchdown. Great play on the side of the Sidney Eagles.
The kick is up, and it's good. So we got a tie ball game. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. Greyhounds and Eagles knotted at 16.
The Pack-A-Sack and Strawn is your one-stop spot for whatever you need. Gas, diesel, groceries, deer corn, hunting and fishing licenses, ice, snacks, and fountain drinks. The grill offers weekday lunch specials and menu items like a delicious cheeseburger or a quesadilla, along with those quick grab items like corn dogs, burritos, and Crispitos. They even offer fresh-baked Hunt Brothers pizza. Friendly service with a place to sit and eat. Be sure and stop by the Pack-A-Sack today. Start your day off right with breakfast at New York Hill Restaurant in Thurber. Family owned and operated for 3 generations, New York Hill Restaurant offers only the freshest ingredients, making their own rolls daily. They grind their own hamburger meat and cut their own steaks. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. New York Hill Restaurant, where you always get great food, great service, and a great view.
Cameron Grant will tee it up at his own 30, 25. Whoa. They got it teed up at the wrong spot here. Tee it up here at the 30. They had it teed up at the 25, so let's pause that for just a second.
Both teams have had trouble lining the ball up today. The refs are kind of having to guide everybody around the kickoff.
The refs are having a hard time.
A little bit more than their pay grade.
So we'll reset it. They'll line it up at the 30. Cameron Grant to kick for the Eagles. Back deep is Jesse Corona, and they're going to kick it. And it's going to go over Jesse's head and into the end zone for a touchback. Greyhounds have it 1st and 15 from their own 20.
This kid has a boot on him.
Greyhounds will have it here 1st and 15 from their own 20-yard line. They'll come out in the red-right formation. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas going left, looking for room to run, and he's going to have a hard time finding any. Gets ended up right there by Cameron Grant. Will get about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play.
Not a bad run there from the Greyhounds. I will say, this Sidney team, they have some athletes. They are tall, they are lanky, they are speedy. I mean, these guys definitely aren't going to be an easy task for the Greyhounds. Definitely something they haven't seen too much of.
Nope. This ought to be a really good game the rest of the night. Greyhounds will come out here on second down. About 10 to go. Red right formation. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to fake it to Michael Barcinas. He's looking to throw. He's got a receiver open just out of the reach of Robert Hinkson at the 40, and they'll bring it back to the 25. So it'll be third down and 10 for the Greyhounds. And that play's open. He had another receiver a little deeper they were both equally as open. It just off the fingertips.
They ran a Y stick concept where they have two splitting routes from the same kind of point, one going deeper, one going shorter. One went into the open, I guess, where the zone was open, and he just missed the throw. Just keep the confidence of your QB up. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens.
Third down here for the Greyhounds. They'll come out in the T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line. They're going to give it to Michael Barcinas going right, looking for room to run. And he catches the corner. Down the sidelines he goes across the 40, still fighting his way forward, still going. Is going to get knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Great run by Michael Barcinas. Tough run, and that's how the quarter will end. 16-16, the Greyhounds in a dogfight here with the Eagles.
And we have, I had my mic on.
How about a hot chew?
How many left?
Oh, I need it.
Are you needing your metal buildings constructed? Look no further than Trey's Construction, serving Strawn and the surrounding area. Owner Trey Hodgkins is the metal building specialist with over 20 years of quality service. Check out their website at treysconstruction.com or see what they have to offer. Or give Trey a call at 817-999-5071 for your next metal building project. Thank you guys, everybody, for sponsoring the streams.
One more.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Nice to see those Eagle fans on here.
We'll swap sides. The Greyhounds will be moving from our left to right. First and 15 for the Greyhounds from the Eagle 30-yard line. Greyhounds will come out in the T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line. They're going to hand it to Big Robert Costilla up the middle. He breaks the tackle. He's down, gone. Touchdown, Greyhounds. Robert Hinkson will walk the dog in the end zone for another quick score.
You see a burst of speed from the big man right there. I mean, he made several guys miss right there, not by anything special, but just by his burst of speed from Robert Hinkson. Beautiful run. That was also a really good play call. Really good play call on the side of Strawn.
Robert Hinkson, the man on the kick for the Greyhounds. Snap is low. The hold is really good, and the kick is up and good.
Even better.
24-16, your score, 9:54 to go in the first half. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles.
I'm really impressed with the Greyhounds right now. I'm really impressed. Their composure, the play calling is stellar at the moment. Their offense is having no trouble scoring at all. I mean, that's what you expect from a Greyhound team, to just have an explosive offense. But, I mean, they're looking really, really solid on offense right now.
Yeah, you like to see them. They got that touchdown called back on the penalty and didn't phase them. They just marched right back down to put points on the board. And then here again, coming out of the quarter swap, one play, couple plays, give it up to Robert Hinkson up the middle, and he breaks a couple of tackles, and then that burst of speed, and he's gone for the score.
And that's all the coaching staff, just making sure their guys stay even killed, don't overthink things. Things are going to happen throughout the game. Just do your job as best as you can is what they always preach. And they say we always have a chance if you just do your job. So far, they're doing their job.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up from his own 30-yard line. Back deep will be Reese Miller for the Sidney Eagles. And once again, this is going to be a booming kick. It's going to hit 2 yards deep in the end zone for the touchback. Eagles will have it 1st and 15 from their own 20.
I'm not sure if the two kickers are having a kickoff, but they are seeing who can kick at the farthest out of the end zone.
That's what it's starting to look like. And they both have excellent legs.
Excellent.
Somebody needs to pick the ball up, though, up back there.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem if there's a...
ref's having trouble placing the ball once again.
Everyone's just having issues today.
Yeah.
There's still a ball in the back of the end zone.
They're sending the kid right now to get it, so he got the short end of the stick. He's going to run all the way around over there to get it.
Yeah, oh man, they sent the hitman on the ball.
Eagles come out, spread formation, unbalanced left. Grant's going to throw it up. Quick throw to Lindecki off to the left side. Got one man to beat. Slips that tackle.
Great.
Finally going to
play.
be brought down. Good, nice way to hold on there by Nick Lynn to make the tackle, but they'll cross midfield to the 39-yard line for a first down.
Once again, are all of Sidney's plays trick plays? Because they have so many in their arsenal. I mean, they ran another fake dive, and the running back's cross. So he ran behind the running back that got the fake handoff and just had a free open lane. Just perfect throw by the QB place.
Worked.
It did work. It worked to a T.
1st and 15 for the Eagles at the Greyhound 39-yard line. Spread formation once again. Unbalanced on the right. Lindecki will take it and he'll give it to Grant. Looking left. He's got a receiver wide open. He slips down and falls. If he don't fall down, that's 6 points.
I saw nothing but green and gray.
He had got about 5 yards behind Nick Lynn there, and there was no way he was going to catch him. Like I said, if he don't trip and fall, that's 6 points. I don't think the
scouting report had a grass monster on the scouting report, but it ended up getting them there, and there's not a touchdown because of the grass monster.
2nd down and 15 for the Eagles at the Greyhound 39-yard line. And he kind of did a double move there, and it froze Nick for just a second, and that's all it took. Spread formation here on 2nd down. Unbalanced right. Lindecki's going to take it and give it to Grant. Moving right. He's tucking it, and he's going to run it.
Wow.
He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle at the 35, cuts back at the 30, still on his feet. He's got a line of blockers, and he'll walk the dog in. Touchdown, Sidney Eagles. We do have some laundry on the field, so we'll have to wait and see what that is.
It's a little bit down the field after. So we'll see what's going to go down here.
Well, if it's unsportsmanlike, if it was before he crossed the end zone, it's not. They're going to bring it back. Let's see what we got
I'm not sure if it is unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure what I saw there. I saw the teammate put his hand up, but I mean, that's what you want from your teammates, right?
Well, they're marking it back, but I don't know where they're marching it all the way back. They're not going to even tell us what it is.
We're getting signals up here.
Nothing from the referees here. They're not telling us anything.
They're out there to do the job and go home.
But the result of the play is going to be 2nd down and about 3 yards
it looked a lot
26-yard line.
It looked a lot like it was an unsportsmanlike call, but who knows what it was.
They better hurry if they want to get this off. Spread formation under unbalanced right formation. Lindecki's going to take it.
That's going to be a delay game unless he called a timeout. It's going to be a timeout.
The coach did call a timeout with 1 second to go.
I'm not sure what took him so long in the huddle there. Unfortunately, you have to burn one of your timeouts. It's not what you want to do.
8:42 to go in the first half. 24-16. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles, but they're threatening inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line, where after this timeout they'll have 2nd down and about 3.
And I'm sure in this timeout huddle, Coach Lee, after that beautiful run by Cameron Grant, he's telling his guys to wrap up. Do not go low on this guy. You have to wrap up.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them just kind of give him a shot and not really they're not really wrapping up, and you can be sure that Dwayne's going to address that at halftime.
On athletes like Cameron Grant you just have to be aggressive when you're tackling. You have to wrap up, not let go. You have to grab his jersey. All sorts of stuff with an athlete who's slippery like that. He's just going to make plays if you play lackadaisical on defense. Sidney coming out of the timeout here.
Excuse me. Eagles will have 2nd down and 3, and they'll go spread formation from the Greyhound 26.
Look like
they're going to give it to Grant. Looking to throw. Throws it off to Lynn Dickey off the right. He's got the first down and some. 10-5. Fights his way in. Touchdown, Eagles. And the Sidney Eagles, just like that, have brought it within 2 of the Greyhounds.
These crossing routes, they're giving Strawn a lot of problems. I'm not sure what Strawn would need to do here. Maybe play man. I'm not sure what's going on here, but those crossing routes are giving them a lot of issues.
Cameron Grant, the man on the kick for the Eagles, and the kick is up, and it's good. Tie ball game. 8:33 to go in the first half. 24 all. And this is kind of what we expected. A back and forth. We said we kind of thought whoever the first defense to make some stops are going to be the ones that victorious here, because it doesn't look like either one's going to be making very many.
It's exactly what we thought it was going to be. It's a coaching masterclass on both sides of the ball offensively. I mean, Strawn hasn't really seen all year the types of plays that Sidney is running. They're running a lot of crossing routes, a lot of kind of mixed. They're running a lot of motion. Not a lot of teams run motion in 6-man football. You really don't need to, but in motion, you can get that guy moving, get his speed, get that acceleration going early on, and it's giving Strawn a lot of issues. Those crossing routes, Strawn really needs to get a handle on that before the passing game gets out.
They haven't seen a whole lot of spread this year either. They have one, the Dallas Lutheran, but not this type of spread. That was pretty much wishbone and diamond.
Absolutely.
This here is an unbalanced formation.
This
with
is
lots
also
of motion.
a wider set than Dallas Lutheran running. They ran spread, but it was more of like the tight spread. It was more of that gun set.
Yep.
So these guys, they're running 2 receivers, both on as far as the sideline as you can go, and they're running a guy close to the center, and that's who's running the crossing routes. They're crossing the center, and they're crossing
with that up back.
Yep, that up back, and it's giving them a lot of problems. It's giving them a lot of issues. So
Cameron Grant will tee it up for the Eagles here at his own 30-yard line. Jesse Corona deep, and it will take a bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Greyhounds will have it 1st and 15 from their own 20-yard line. I thought there for a second Jesse was going to pick that one up.
I did too. It looked like he wanted to, but he said that's coming in a little hot, and he just let it roll. And I do not blame him. Both teams showing no signs of slowing down the offensive side. Strawn's chance again to get a touchdown on the board here. Let's see what they do.
Greyhounds will hustle to the line. Red right formation. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas going left, looking for room to run. Cuts it back to the right. What a play. Good block right there, and they're going to flag him for it. Goodness gracious. That was just a tremendous block. Alex Hughes got a great block on a guy, and he knocked 2 other guys down. They're gonna say he got him from the back.
Yeah, that was about to be a highlight play in the film room,
for
negated by a unfortunate penalty. But I saw Iron Mike juke 2 kids out of their shoes. I saw the shoes fly in the air. He just had nothing but green in front of him. Unfortunately, we're coming back here, but still love to see from the Greyhounds. Offense isn't slowing down anytime soon. I wouldn't expect this to stop them.
So in all actuality, after the penalty, they only lose about 2 yards, so it'll be 1st down and 17 here for the Greyhounds. And they'll hustle to the line. T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them. And they're going to give it to Jesse Corona going right, looking for room to block. Picks up a block there. Now he's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5 touchdown, Jesse Corona. That is a clinic on how to follow your blocks there.
You are seeing pure Strawn run game football. This is the Strawn we all know and love that loves to tote the rock. Their blocking is just superior right now. It looks really good right now.
I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, and that they'll show that over and over and over, the coach will, and say, this is how you follow blocks and this is how you block. That was just
Coaches
great.
love to, in the film room, they love to, I'll say it after this kick here.
Robert Hinkson on the kick for the Greyhounds, and it's going to be good.
Beautiful kick.
That's going to make it 32-24, 8:10 to go in the first half. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles.
Commercials, Julie?
I keep me muted in case the wind causes problems. Where am I? When it comes to hardware, it helps to have an expert in your corner. The expert is Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware carries everything from household supplies to plumbing supplies, from paint supplies to power tools. Gordon Hardware carries Whirlpool, Maytag appliances. They even have some Bluebell ice cream. Conveniently located at 106 South Main in downtown Gordon. Locally owned and operated by John and Brandy Sizemore, you can trust the experts at Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. And they're carrying some lumber there, too. So you got your building project, need to work on something this weekend, go by there and get your stuff and get it done. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. Thanks to all my sponsors. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Welcome, Eagle fans.
Yep, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got a really good game on our hands. We kind of expected it, to be honest. 1 point differential with the score, what people thought the score line was going to be, and it's right in line. Both teams are just going back and forth on the scoring department. Defense is this is going to be about defense. Whose defense is going to show up? Whose defense is going to make the winning adjustment? That's what it's going to come down to.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up for the Greyhounds at his own 30-yard line. Back deep for the Eagles. I think that's going to be Ryan Crawford.
Looks to be Ryan Crawford.
And he's going to pooch kick it, and Crawford's going to get an opportunity at this. He's having trouble getting a hold of it. He picks it up at the 4. To the 10, is going to bring it across 15, and he's got wheels. Going to get outside and be knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
40, just going to be Robert Hinkson on the tackle for the Greyhounds.
These Sidney Eagles are quick. They are quick. They're tall, lanky. I mean, it's so hard to stay in front of these guys. I know Strawn's going to make the adjustment, too. It's going to be a really long game for this Strawn defense.
Yeah, this is one of those where we like we've already said it several times, that the defenses are going to struggle tonight. Spread formation for the Eagles on first down, and we're going to have a timeout here.
Strawn.
Dwayne wants to talk it over with his guys. We'll come back after this break. If we have one.
I believe so. Maybe.
We caught her off guard. She's trying to handle something.
I was trying to update the score there. I'm kind of keeping it up in the comments. I lost my whole thing. Okay. Clear Fork Bank is a proud sponsor of the Strawn Greyhounds and is your hometown bank. We take pride in serving the community of Strawn and make banking easy with mobile banking. You can manage your money from anywhere, even from the stands. The Clear Fork Bank teams call Strawn home, and our community is our top priority. Check us out on the web at clearfork.bank or stop by 123 Central Avenue and let one of our eager employees help you out today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Thank you, Clear Fork Bank. I presume that's named after the Clear Fork River, the Clear Fork of the
Brazos.
Is that yeah? That's just trying to think of.
First and 15 for the Eagles. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it off. That's going to be number 21, Colin Grant, going up the middle. Ball comes loose. Who has it? And it looks like the Greyhounds are going to recover it, and that just fell right into his lap.
I don't know who knocked the ball loose there or what happened there, but there's your defensive winning play. Now it's time to execute on offense. This is what Coach Lee talks about in the film room. When you get that chance to take that separation in a tied game, these are the moments that he talks about, and this is, I'm sure he's going to knock it out of the park right here with excellent play calling. We'll see.
And I think it was Orduna that knocked the ball out.
Beautiful play. That's what you want from those guys up front in the trenches, to get their hands on that ball. That's what they're there for early on, get the hands on the ball, get that running back thinking, get him covering the ball, and they just take a shot and they get the ball out. And here we are, first and long for the Greyhounds, first and 15.
Greyhounds will hustle to the line out of the T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them. They're going to give it to Iron Mike Barcenas, going right, looking for room to run. Not going to have a whole lot of room, but he'll pick up about 3 yards. And that will bring up second down and about 12 here for the Greyhounds.
Iron Mike, he is really efficient when he runs the ball. his ball carrier vision is just next to none. Now, that kid is really efficient when he runs the ball. He gets as many yards possible every single play, and you love to see it.
Greyhounds will hustle to the line on second down at the Eagle 36-yard line. T formation. Casey Nunez under center. He's going to take it. He's going to give it to Robert Hinkson going left, looking for room to run. And that burst of speed, once again, one man to beat. He's going to stiff arm him, fights his way down, all the way down to the 2-yard line. Great run by Robert Hinkson right there.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe we have just missed it in the past, but Robert Hinkson, man, he is quick.
He has shown that burst of speed. That's the second time today that he's just literally just another catch another
He's hitting
gear
another
and he was
gear.
gone.
I don't want to say it's because of this one drill, but there's a drill called the gauntlet where you just hit that burst of speed to get through all the defenders.
First and 15 here for the Greyhounds. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to give it off. That's going to be
Iron Mike.
that was David Yanez. No, it was Iron Mike. Mike Barcinas will score. 6:37 to go. 38-24. The Greyhounds get a stop and then get a score.
And this team's chemistry is just on another level right now. I mean, they're out there doing low high fives. They're all out there celebrating. I mean, they're looking
Robert
like a team.
Hinkson on the kick here for the Greyhounds. Going to try to add to this lead. Snap is high, fire drill. Robert's going to pick it up, looking to throw. He's got a receiver deep, but he's in heavy pressure in that left hand. He's going to heave it up. Almost caught, and the ball falls incomplete. So your score will remain 38-24, 6:37 to go in the first half. Greyhounds lead.
When you're ready for a great meal, Mel's Diner in Mingus is the place to go. Along with subs, fresh cut fries, hamburgers, and shakes, Mel's brings a taste of Maryland to Mingus with their crab and shrimp dishes. Drop by for karaoke on Wednesday nights from 5 to 9 p.m. They're always having lunch and dinner specials, so check their Facebook page at Mel's Diner Mingus to find their meal deals. Mel's Diner is located at 816 South Mingus Boulevard in Mingus, Texas. Thank you, Mel's Diner. Thank you, all our sponsors.
Sorry, got to finish my hot chew.
Best candy.
Telling you.
Top 10.
And I'll say some of my sponsor money went to upgrading my camera here on my new phone, which has got a really nice picture compared to what I've had before.
All right, here we go.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up at his own 30-yard line for the Greyhounds. Back deep once again is going to be
Ryan Crawford.
Yeah, Ryan Crawford, excuse me. I still got hot chew. And he's going to kick it. He's going to bounce it about the 7-yard line. He's going to stop at the 1. That is a great kick right there. And Crawford's got some wheels. He's got a little bit of moves. He's going to bring it up right about the 20-yard line. And that's where he's going to be down. David Yanez on the tackle for the Greyhounds.
Robert
First and
Hinkson,
15 from the 20.
Robert Hinkson has these, pinned them to the, I don't know where these came from, but he's got them pinned to the back kicks. He just got them ready in his arsenal.
It's got it's kind of got a reverse spin to it.
I'm not sure how you do that on a kickoff. I'm not sure.
I don't either, but it's instead of hitting and going on into the end zone,
it stops in place.
Yeah, it brings itself back. I don't know. Left-footed, I guess.
It's a lefty effect.
The Eagles will have it first and 15 from their own 20. Spread formation, unbalanced right. It's almost a diamond formation, but they stagger it. It's going to go straight back to Grant, and he's not going to be able to run, but he's going to heave it up. He's got a receiver just out of the reach of him. Nice coverage there by Nick Lynn, but he had about a half a step on him.
Just put too much heat on it. The receiver ran a great route. It was the left receiver on the closest side to us over here. Just ran a great post route. Beats the defender, just gets overthrown a little bit. Nothing wrong there. I mean, Sidney, they're impressing me. They have arms, legs. I mean, they're just athletes all around.
Second down and 15 here for the Sidney Eagles. They will come to the line once again, spread formation. It's that unbalanced diamond.
It's a different look.
Grant's going to give it off to Grant. Grant looking to throw under heavy pressure. He's going to sling it up here right over the middle and fall incomplete, intended for number 24, Jailer Salinas.
The Strawn rushers are making those QBs work. They're doing such a good job up front, moving past the blocks, containing him. They're not over pursuing. They're not diving to the ground, trying to hit low. They're just containing him. And I would even say the coverage is great too. The defense from Strawn is just excellent.
Third down and 15 for the Eagles. Out of the spread formation, diamond. Colin Grant. He's going to take it, and he's going to give it to Cameron Grant. Going left, throwing it up. He's got receivers there, but he's got nice coverage. Almost intercepted. And it goes off Nick Lynn's fingers and falls right into Robert Hingson's lap, but he was on the ground, couldn't make the play. Fourth down.
That's one of those, it's too easy catches. It's so easy that you just miss it, overthink it a little bit. Maybe so, maybe not. It happens, though. Fourth down here. Strawn defense is looking really solid. They're almost 2 stops back-to-back here. Let's see if they can convert.
Big play right here for the Greyhounds. Fourth down and 15 from the Eagle 20. Spread formation once again out of the diamond. Lindecki's going to take it and give it to Grant. Grant looking to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. He's coming up the middle, trying to get the outside, and he's going to be banged out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Short of the first down. Turnover on down. Greyhounds have it. And right there, Robert Hinkson makes the tackle to keep them for the turnover. Nice play there by the Greyhounds. And they'll have first and 15.
That's 2 stops for the Greyhounds back-to-back. Those are the game-winning plays right there. Those types of plays right there. It's going to be a gritty game, and Strawn's keeping their composure through all the ups and downs. They're doing a really excellent job.
They'll have first and 15 from the Eagle 30-yard line. T formation. Cason Nunez will bring them to the line. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas going right, looking for room to run, and he's going to run over a guy and fight his way all the way down inside the 20. Tackle made by Jailer Salinas, but not until he gets 10 of the 15 he needs, and they're going no huddle here. T formation, Cason Nunez under center. They're going to give it to Barcenas again, going right once again. He's got blockers, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown Greyhounds, Michael Barcenas. And once again, these guys are just blocking real good, and they're following their blocks.
Quick shout out to Cason Nunez on that play. Cason Nunez, he's coming into his own as a young QB. He gets out there quick, and he gets the safety. That's his block. That's the QB's block on those sweeps. Is the farthest guy, the last line of defense, makes a great block, and he just allows his running back to walk in.
Robert Hinkson, the man on the kick for the Greyhounds. Snap is good. The hold is good, and it's blocked. That's going to be Reese Miller that gets in there and blocks the extra point. So your score is going to remain 44-24. Greyhounds lead. 5:35 to go in the first half.
Find my paper. We did that. Start your day off right with breakfast at New York Hill Restaurant in Thurber. Family owned and operated for 3 generations, New York Hill Restaurant offers only the freshest ingredients, making their own rolls daily. They grind their own hamburger meat and cut their own steaks. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. New York Hill Restaurant, where you always get great food, great service, and a great view. Follow them on Facebook or visit them on the web at ThurberNewYorkHill.com. So thank y'all much.
We are back.
I wonder if they still have hummingbirds over there. Mine may have disappeared this week.
That's no good.
I know. It's wintertime coming in on us slowly with our 90-degree heat.
Yes, right. Hey, next week,
Saturday.
80 degrees?
Saturday's supposed to be like a high of 78 or something, and we've got that Rip Fest then. Y'all come to Rip Fest in Eastland.
I didn't know it could be below 90 degrees in Texas.
Right.
It's beginning to wonder.
Yeah. This summer's got me messed up.
When 90's a cool front, we've had problems.
Yeah, when you're saying a 90 degrees is a cold front, you know it's hot.
All right. Robert Hinkson on the kick here for the Greyhounds. Nope, going to be Nick Lynn. Takes a nice bounce. It's going to be fielded by Reese Miller, and he disappears into that pile. Robert Hinkson on the tackle at about the 37. They're going to call it the 38-yard. They're going to give him forward progress to the 37, and he wound up at about the 34.
He quite literally disappeared.
He literally
Robert
disappeared.
Hinkson got a hold of him, and he just Houdini vanished. He's gone. This Strawn Greyhound defense, they've come a long way since week 1, huh?
Yeah, they really have. They're starting to. What are we doing here?
I'm not sure what's going on.
All sides against the Eagles, so they're going to re-kick it. Greyhounds are going to kick it off again. They elected to take it.
That'll pin them back a little bit farther as well.
Yeah, and you wonder if right here, they tried the onsider, but you wonder right here if they don't let Robert boot it again and try to get it to stop. I don't know how he's doing it.
I'm about to watch the kick this time.
They'll move them up to the 35, and that's where Robert Hinkson will tee it up for the Greyhounds.
I could almost see a squib kick type kick here. Just kind of kick it to the right in the little area behind the front line for Sidney.
I can't tell who's deep. Is that Grant or
it's
Crawford?
Ryan Crawford.
Ryan Crawford once again. And he is going to kick it. It's the same top kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5. Crawford coming left, looking for room to run. Right up the middle.
Robert
and he
Hinkson.
disappears again.
Goodness.
Robert Hinkson. And that's going to get him down to about the 24-yard line.
I mean, there's a
penalty.
Is that going to be unnecessary roughness?
We'll wait and see here.
I mean, Robert Hinkson out here he's playing with no mercy. I mean, good Lord.
I don't know what the call is here.
Oh, I'm not sure what that was. What was that?
No, he messed up. They're marking it off 15 yards, so it must have been on against the Greyhounds. They called
no
it
necessary roughness.
Necessary roughness.
I'm
there.
not sure. I mean, all right, here we go. First down for Sidney Eagles, and
that's going to move them all the way up to the 39-yard line. Dwayne wants an explanation,
and that's what he's getting right now. I mean, he looked very livid. I mean, I thought that was just a really aggressive tackle. I thought
it was a good tackle. He's not liking it, but it is what it is.
Robert Hinkson is not that type of kid. None of these kids are. They're none of those types of kids that are going to hurt someone after the play.
It was a clean hit. It just
clean hit.
It is what it is.
It is.
So
what
here
it
we
is.
go. And now we're going to have to reset it because they forgot to switch balls.
I'm not going to say what this gentleman just said,
but
but
hear that.
Just know it was quite comical.
Eagles will have 1st and 15. They'll go spread formation. Grant's going to take it and give it to Grant up the middle. Grant looking to run it. He is quickly across the line, and he's going to be upended at about the 24-yard line.
Was that number 7? That just ran the ball?
No.
That was not number 7?
No.
Oh, okay. 17. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell from here. 17. Oh, never mind.
First, they're going to say it was a first down, so 1st and 15 for the Eagles.
Diamond formation again.
Colin Grant is going to take it, and he's going to give it to Lindecki. He's going to throw it up. Caught.
Oh,
and then
he is
just
popped.
leveled right there as he catches the ball, and the ball comes out. Incomplete pass. And that was just a hard hit right there.
Strawn's laying the boom. They are, like I said, they're playing with no mercy. They're laying the boom down right now. Absolutely.
2nd down and 15 from the Greyhound 26-yard line. Eagles will come to the line. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki. Lindecki up the middle, looking to throw. He's got a receiver deep, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown,
that was a great play.
Eagles. Ryan Crawford in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to make it 44-30 with the points after to come.
He just made it seem like he was going to run right there. He definitely tricked the Strawn safety. He just kind of gave up on the route. And the receiver, unfortunately, did not give up on the route. He continued running into the back of the end zone, throwing perfectly. And there you go.
Lindecki on the kick here for the Eagles. The kick is up and no good. So that's going to make it 4:34 to go in the first half. Strawn Greyhounds lead the Sidney Eagles 44-30.
All right, everybody. I'm going to just run through these real quick. Greyhound Pack-a-Sack in Strawn. Thank you so much. Trey's Construction. New York Hill Restaurant in Thurber. Gordon Hardware in Gordon, Texas. Mary's Cafe in Strawn. Clear Fork Bank in Strawn. And Mel's Diner in Mingus. Our great sponsors. Y'all stop by there and tell them thanks. Eat, borrow money to go eat. Go to the hardware store, do your projects, and have a metal building built. Call all my guys here. They'll take care of you.
That's Sidney's first score in 2 drives. On the side of Sidney, you love to see that. On the side of the Greyhounds, I'm not sure. I think Sidney they executed very well on that drive. It's going to happen with these types of athletic teams. There's nothing really you can do about it. Just respond back on offense. That's actually something you could do about it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like our safety kind of got caught looking. He was actually just watching the play instead of playing his position, and that's what cost him there. He just let somebody behind him.
Absolutely.
Lindecki on the kick here for the Eagles, and he's going to boot it. Hits out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
We're going to get good field position.
Going to have nice field position to start this drive here for the Greyhounds.
Not really what you wanted on the side of Sidney. I mean, you're giving a team that has not scored on a drive yet. They've scored every single drive they've had the ball. So I would expect the same kind of energy from the Strawn Greyhounds here.
They'll get it at their own 30-yard line, and that's where they'll start. 1st and 15 for the Greyhounds. They will hustle to the line. Red right formation. Casey Nunez under center. Michael Barcenas deep. And they're going to fake it to Barcenas, looking to throw. He's got a receiver with a step on it. Throws it up, picked off. Nice play right there. Give me the number, 31.
I missed that whole play. I just lost
Cameron Grant with the interception, and he kind of baited Nunez there, and Kaysen thought he was open, and Grant's got way more speed than Hughes does, and he just caught up to him and picked the ball off.
Yeah, great play by Grant. I mean, he's doing dang near everything for the Sidney Eagles offense and defense. I mean, here's Sidney's chance, like we were talking about with Strawn, the game-winning plays. This is when you get back into the game right here. This is the opportunity for Sidney.
1st and 15 for the Sidney Eagles at their own 22-yard line. They'll come to the line, spread formation. Going to be unbalanced right. Cameron Grant's going to take it, give it to Grant. Nope, that's Lindecki, my bad. And he's under heavy pressure here looking for a throw, and he's going to dump it off right there. And he is lit up. Holding on is Robert Hinkson for dear life, and he finally gets brought down by number 5, David Yanez. And he's only going to get about 5 to 6 yards on the play there. Great. Nice play there by the Greyhounds to hold him in check.
Yep, if you're watching from home, you were probably watching the Strawn rushers put on a masterclass of containment. They just kept him in that center of the field. They didn't let him go anywhere.
Yep.
Unfortunately, his up back made a great play, or fortunately for Sidney, made a great play on the ball, got open, and they ended up getting 5 out of it.
2nd down for the Eagles. Spread formation, unbalanced left for him. Collins going to give it to Lindecki. The ball is on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by Lindecki. He just made the pitch, and it went right through his hands. I don't think he was ready for it.
And if you're the Sidney side, this is not what you wanted. This is not what you have wanted on a drive that's so important at this point in the game, to have these fumbles that are just unnecessary and avoidable. But here we are, 3rd and long for the Sidney Eagles. Let's see if they don't pull another trick play or some sort of crossing route out of there.
It'll bring them back to the 20. 3rd down and 18 for the Eagles. Spread formation. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki. Looking to throw, and he's got all day. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Crosses the 20 to the 30, down to the 35, and he's going to be brought down right there. David Yanez on the tackle, but he got a big pickup all the way down to the 35. Going to be 4th down and about 3 yards.
Doesn't quite get the first down there, but he definitely put his team in a better position to keep this drive extended and give them another opportunity to get back in this game. I mean, they're only down 14 points. If they score here, I mean, they're right back in it. And then we got a ball game.
Eagles will come to the line on 4th down, and they'll go unbalanced right formation. And Dwayne's going to take a timeout. That's smart playing right there. He wanted to see what they come out with, and he's going to take a timeout. 2:16 to go in the first half. Greyhounds lead 44-30 over the Sidney Eagles.
Thanks, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, Julie, for the sponsors. Thank you for the commercials. All good here. This is the biggest down of the game for the Sidney Eagles. Let's see how they respond.
They'll come out in the spread formation. Unbalanced left on 4th down and 3. Lindecki's going to take it. He's going right up the middle. He's going to sling it out to Colin Grant. What a play. What a catch. And Colin Grant's going to fight his way down, all the way down to the 29-yard line. You couldn't have drew one up any better right there. That was a last-second catch. I mean, a last-second throw and a last-second catch.
I mean, that's just great play on the side of the Sidney Eagles. They really want this touchdown. I mean, as a strong defense, you got to tip your cap and you got to move on and just make a better play yourselves here.
Yep. 1st and 15 from the Greyhound 30. The Eagles have it. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Colin Grant's going to give it to Lindecki, going up the middle. Now he's going to cut it outside. He's got lots of room. 20 to the 10, 5. They're going to mark him down at about the 8-yard line. Nice run by Lindecki there, and the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal.
I mean, everybody on the Sidney Eagles roster can run. They are all moving. This is definitely the most speed that the Strong Greyhounds have seen all season. I mean, it's definitely showing, giving them a lot of issues in the open field.
They've moved it all the way down inside the 10-yard line to about the 8.
I think we also forget that Sidney has 30 points on the board. They're very capable of getting that ball in the end zone, and they're showing it right here.
Spread formation on 1st and goal. Unbalanced right. Colin Grant's going to take it and give it to Lindecki. Looking for room to run. There's nowhere to go there. The ball comes out, and they're going to say he was down, and they're actually lucky that they called that down. That could have got a lot worse. So he's going to lose yards back to about the 11.
Who was the Greyhound in on the play? It was this young man over here on the far left side on the line. I'm not sure. I can't see the number from here.
That's Orduna.
But he made a great play on the ball. He did not let that guy go anywhere. Wrapped his legs up, and the rest is history. 2nd down here.
2nd down and goal. Spread formation for the Eagles. Grant's going to take it and give it to Lindecki, looking for room to run. He's going to sling it off to his up back, Colin Grant. And what a great tackle right there.
Great tackle.
That is a great tackle by David Yanez. No, is that David, or was that?
He's got a sleeve.
That was David Yanez, and that was a great tackle, touchdown saving tackle. 16 seconds to go. They're going to take a timeout. 44-30 Greyhounds lead, but the Eagles are threatening inside the 10 at about the 9.
When it comes to hardware, it helps to have an expert in your corner. That expert is Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware carries everything from household supplies to plumbing supplies, from paint supplies to power tools. Gordon Hardware carries Whirlpool and Maytag appliances. They even have some Bluebell ice cream. Conveniently located at 106 South Main in downtown Gordon. Locally owned and operated by John and Brandy Sizemore, you can trust the experts at Gordon Hardware. Gordon Hardware is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays 8-5. The Packasack in Strawn is your one-stop spot for whatever you need. Gas, diesel, groceries, deer, corn, hunting, and fishing licenses, ice, snacks, and fountain drinks. The grill offers weekday lunch specials and menu items like delicious cheeseburgers or a quesadilla. We'll come back to that.
3rd and goal here for the Eagles. Spread formation, unbalanced. Colin Grant's going to give it to Lindecki, looking to room to run. He's going to struggle. He's got a receiver open, and that's going to be pass interference.
I'm not sure what the defender was thinking there. He just pushed him over.
I actually think he thought the receiver was going for an out when actually he was just doing a stop, and he was going to. I think he was going to try to cut
into him.
Yeah, I think he was going to try to cut the route, jump the route. And it's going to cost them right here for
Regardless, it is going to cost them here.
They're going to have 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
And right before the half,
11 seconds to go. Eagles have 1st and goal.
I would argue that this is an even bigger stop for Strawn. Going into the half, especially that confidence. If you stop them on the goal line here, I mean,
yes,
that's what you need.
This is huge right here. They're going to run to the line. Spread formation, unbalanced left. Lindecki's going to take it. He's going to give it to Grant. The ball's on the ground. The ball is still on the ground. Still on the ground, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. That should be intentional grounding right there. I'm not sure what they're doing here. But he's going to lose a lot of... So they never made the call. They never called to stop the play. And the quarter's going to end right there. 44-30. Greyhounds lead the Sidney Eagles. It looked like they threw the ball out of bounds. But the guy caught it, and he was in bounds. And so the time ran out. That was odd. I'm not exactly sure what was going on.
That is kind of a blunder.
Like, I kind of want to go back and look and see exactly what happened. But that's how the quarter's going to end. Greyhounds lead 44-30. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back. Maybe I just saw it wrong. You didn't throw it out of bounds.
It looked like it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm trying to. So we got some cheerleaders coming out on the field. Looks like it's some Sidney cheerleaders.
Introducing our 2023 Strawn cheerleaders, Hayden Nowak, Sr. Billy Hughes, Jr. Katie Montgomery, Jr. Kai Bowles, Jr. Our mascot, Catherine Holder, Jr. Bailey Zarate, sophomore. sophomore. Stephanie Alanis, sophomore. Addie Fuentes, freshman. And Chloe Hammond, freshman.
Like what?
Yeah, I'm still good. Thank you. I'll tell you what, we got a good game tonight. Lots of running back and forth. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Unfortunately, never can get these. Oh, there we go, a little better. The scoreboards. Their little camera never does pick that up good.
Maybe faster or more than one fast.
Okay, you just look at wherever the camera wants to take us, I guess. Whee! Make y'all sick. Boy, just didn't want to behave. Behave. By the time I get it to behave, the game will be going again. No, don't move. Ta-da! What are you doing? I got a ghost running my camera. And if y'all have anything going on in any of the organizations or anything going on, I know we're getting close to Halloween time. And there's usually the Fall Festival. I don't know, haven't looked to see what day that is, but that usually happens in Strawn. And to just do a little self-promotion, Eastland is having their Rip Fest a week from tomorrow in downtown Eastland. And that consists of, we've got over 100 vendors that'll be set up around the square. We've also got a parade that starts at 11 a.m. Looks like it's sizing up to be a pretty good parade. And after the parade, of course, you can go down with the vendors, and then a kids section with all the inflatables and rock, what do they call that? A tower climbing, tower slide, obstacle course, all that stuff. And then several vendors that are there for the kids, face painting and all that good stuff. Then we've got in the Lyric, they'll be having some music, some I can't think of the guy's name, Matt. I'll have to look it up. Shame on me. I'm not really over that part, but the first guy plays at noon to 2, and at 2 o'clock, some guy named Brent Elrod, which is my son, will be playing from 2 to at least 3, maybe longer. And that'll be going on at the Lyric while they have, they're having an art contest, and I think they're just displaying the art there during that time, and it's kind of a place to get in if it's too hot or what have you. Go in there and sit down and listen to the music and enjoy. I think they have some drinks there they'll be selling. I feel like I'm forgetting something major, but anyway, it'll be a day of fun. We have performances all afternoon on the south side of the square by the Seabird Singers and Dance Studio 99 and various other performance type things. So come on down. Vendors are open from 9 to 4 Saturday, October 7th, Rip Fest in downtown Eastland. And don't be looking for me on October 8th. I will be hiding. We'll be playing, doing the Ranger Strawn game from Ranger, which is nice because I need to be working on that Ripfest thing Friday night, setting up vendors. So I'll come do the game and then go back over and work on that. So let me know when the Fall Festival is. I'll promote that for y'all. Or any other fun things going on around the Strawn area. Oh, I saw there was what was it going on at the Watson House? That looked really cool. And I don't remember what day it was or anything. I will find it. Strawn Chamber. I think that's where I saw it. Check out the Strawn Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. They usually keep you up on things going on. Here it is, October 7th. Same time we're doing Rip Fest, but that night we're done. So come over to Rip Fest, then come back to Strawn. And on October 7th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., they're having free to the public. Don your best 1920s garb and join us. 1920s games, win prizes, play in games like ring toss, shootout, feed the clown, and more. Be amazed. Flame jugglers, acrobats, clowns, tarot card or tarot reader. Enjoy hot dogs, cotton candy, caramel apple station. Yeah, apple station. Oh, caramel apple station. Popcorn, chili bar. And haunted tours. The haunted tours are $10 per person. Take a guided haunted tour through Watson House with a paranormal investigator and equipment. Tickets available at the door. And that is at 7, 8, and 9 p.m. that night. So other than the haunted tour, everything else is free. I feel like I'm talking a little hot here. Test, 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 test. Turning down the wrong thing. There we go. So there's something fun going on in Strawn on October 7th. If I'm still alive that night, I may try to go check that out. That sounds like fun. That Watson House thing they're doing.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, it's a carnival at the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, October
that's pretty
7th
cool.
from 7 to 10. They got games and jugglers and free, I guess, and everything's free to the public, it says, except they're having haunted tours that night at 7,
nice.
8, and 9 o'clock for $10 a person. Haunted tour through the
Very nice.
Watson
That could be
House.
cool.
Yeah, it would be. You know, I love haunted stuff.
Oh, I do too.
I don't like to go through them, though, really. I just like to scare people. Don't scare me.
Well, it's been a fantastic game so far, and we're only halfway through it. A little over a minute here to go.
Hope everyone got their snacks that they needed, because you don't want to miss this next half. You don't want to miss any of it.
I turned my camera around by accident. Here we go. Sorry about that. You don't want to watch me all night, for sure.
Gonna have to take my hat off here.
This has got some sort of feature where you can tap the screen and it turns around.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
So the Eagles will get the ball to start the second half here. Robert Hinkson, the man on the kick for the Greyhounds.
Waiting on the whistle.
On the call from the
Here we go.
Ryan Crawford deep, and they're going to onside it. It's going to take a
That's a
funny
awesome
bounce.
kick. Ooh.
And once again, that's where it'll be. The Eagles will have it 1st and 15 from their own 30. Really wasn't nothing going on there.
Your standard kickoff.
Standard kick and fall on it.
Let's see if Strawn carries that same defensive pressure that they had before the half. I mean, that was a great stop. They needed that. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
1st and 15 for the Eagles from the own 30-yard line.
Taking them all in the huddle here.
They are
Got
taking
10 seconds.
a long time. They will run to the line. Spread formation, unbalanced left. Clark's going to drop back looking to throw.
He's got
He is
someone
hit
in
as
his
soon
face.
as he lets it go, and he is driven into the ground. Falls incomplete, intended for number 24, Jailer Salinas.
Wow, that was a great play. Great play on the Strawn defense right there. Wow. Almost immediate pressure.
Second down and 15 for the Eagles. They will come to the line once again. Spread formation, unbalanced left. Lindecki's going to take it, and he's going to give it to to Grant. Sorry, Grant's going to throw it up. Nice catch there at the 35, and that's 24. Down the sidelines, he's going to go. One man to beat, and they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Touchdown, Eagles. Jailer Salinas with the score.
I mean,
and just like that, 44-36 with the points after to come.
Sydney just showed Strawn that they can score as quick as they can. I mean, that's not what you want to see on the side of the Greyhounds. Great play call by the side of Sydney Eagles. Trying to get their tee ready. Their coach is not happy. And he still made it. One score game.
9:41 to go. Greyhounds lead 44-38. And there really wasn't nothing special about that. It just pitch and catch, and he outran them down the sidelines.
He just outran them. There was nothing really crazy that happened on that play. Not one specific thing that I could point out that led them to score there. It just looked like a complete breakdown on the side of the Greyhounds defense.
You can bet that play's going to get rewound about 50 times.
Yeah, Coach Lee, he loves to play the good plays over and over again, but he loves to do the same thing as on plays like that, just to drive it in their heads. That's why these Strawn teams are so disciplined, because they don't want to get shown up on film like that.
Lehman Lindecki will tee it up for the Eagles at his own 30-yard line. Back deep for the Greyhounds will be number 15. Jesse Corona. Sorry, I almost got stuck. Was watching. And they're going to pooch kick it there. Jesse Corona's going to let it bounce. He's going to pick it up at about the 11-yard line, and he is under heavy pressure, but makes a great move.
Oh, he's gone.
And he is gone to the 31 man to beat. 10-5, and he will walk the dog. Touchdown, Greyhounds, Jesse Corona.
That is exactly how you wanted them to respond. They don't even have to get the offensive unit out there. He said, hold on. I'll save you guys the breath, and I'll just take it to the crib real quick.
And after all that running, they're gonna let David Yanez, and not David Yanez. They're gonna let Casey Nunez hold here for Jesse, give him a little breather. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. And just like that, 52-38 your score. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles.
I forget third quarters when the cheerleaders and everybody get to take a break. I was ready to
put my hand out.
And if you had a band, that's when they get to take a break. Okay, I could say a sponsor thing here, couldn't I?
Sure.
Yeah. What do we got here? How about Clear Fork Bank is a proud supporter of the Strawn Greyhounds and is your hometown bank. We take pride in serving the community of Strawn and make banking easy with... I wonder what that was about. My stream just went to acting like, you want to finish this? No.
Or game's not over yet. I do not want to finish this.
It said resume or finish. I'm like, resume. Okay, well, guys, we'll have to come back to that one in a minute. Okay, suddenly stuff is not working.
Just as soon as Sidney gets some sort of confidence going, how close they are in the game, they just take a kick back to the house.
Okay, folks, we got to...
Robert Hinkson will tee it up from his own 30-yard line.
Nice choice.
Ryan Crawford will be deep for the Eagles. And they're going to pooch kick it again. Ryan's going to take it at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get tripped up at about the 19-yard line to the 20. First and 15 for the Eagles from their own 20-yard line.
Well, suddenly, my stream is giving me heck. It's not letting me pinch and zoom.
Let's see if Strawn can make up for that defensive lapse on their last defensive possession.
Guys, this may be from a distance from here on.
First and 15 for the Eagles. Spread formation, unbalanced right, unbalanced left. Crawford's going to give it to Lindecki. He's going right up the middle with it, and he's got lots of room to run. 30, tries to hurdle a guy. It's going to be upended, tackle made by Nick Lynn, but he'll have right at enough for the first down. I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to him, and they are. First and 15 for the Eagles.
Great play by Lindecki. Nothing more you can say about that. These kids have wheels. Lindecki just shows his prowess right there with the ball.
And the Greyhounds have struggled against that run there. Like,
I'm sure that Sidney went into the halftime and they talked about what was working for them and how they're going to continue to do it more.
First and 15 from the 35. Clark's going to take it, and he's going to give it to Lindecki again. Looking for room to run.
He's really got nowhere to go.
Robert Hinkins on top of him, and he's going to bring him down, but he'll gain about 4 yards on the play. Could have been much worse. Second down for the Eagles from their own 39-yard line.
Strawn, I want to shout out to the Strawn passing defense right there. They're doing an excellent job, as well as the rushing defense, not allowing the QB to get comfortable in that pocket, and they're making a move and not allowing him to get an open receiver. They'd like to take their time.
They do like to take their time in that huddle.
Especially these trick plays.
But that's good. Spread formation for the Sidney Eagles. Lynn Dickey's going to take it, and he's going to give it to Clark right up the middle. There's just not a whole lot of room to run. He will fight his way forward back to the line of scrimmage where it'll be third down and about.
Strong coaches
12.
are wanting a false start. Start watching the receivers. This coach, one of the coaches down here, he's saying that the receivers are starting to kind of move a little bit and jump a little bit, so we'll just keep an eye on that. As the game goes on, that could be trouble. Here we go.
Eagles will come out third down. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Colin Graham will give it off to Lindecky, going to the left. Going to the right, looking to throw. He's going to throw it up. Oh,
it is intercepted. Wow.
What a play right there by Nick Lynn.
And there's going to be a flag on the play.
He's still on his feet. He never got took down. He got held up for a second, and they blew the whistle. And that was just a great play right there. I think they might going to get him for face mask right here. On top of it, I think we'll add 15 to this, I think.
Where do I start with how good of a play that was? Beautiful, beautiful read by Nick Lynn. Jumps the pass perfectly. And he showed that he didn't want to go down either. They blew the whistle, I think, a little bit early. He was still up and moving forward.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because they said we were holding after the interception, so they're going to bring us back 10 yards from that. But
hey, but we got the ball back.
They'll take that all day long. That was a great play by Nick Lynn. Just stepped right up in there.
You love to see that from the young man.
Greyhounds will hustle to the line. T formation. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas. Coming right, trying to catch the corner. He does get the corner, and then he's going to be banged out of bounds there.
He is stiff-arming people.
Cameron Grant with the tackle. There is a penalty marker on the field, and I think it's coming back. I think we're going to get a hold here.
2 back-to-back holds on the Greyhounds. It's not really what you like to see.
And that's not something that
not really
you see a whole
often.
lot of,
yeah.
And Dwayne is definitely not going to like that, and it is holding. But after the hold, it brings them all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. So no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul at all.
1st and 15 for the Greyhounds from the 19-yard line. Just a do-over.
Just a free play.
Greyhounds will hustle to the line. T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line. Michael Barcenas, they're going right, looking for room to run. There's not a whole lot of room there. He'll pick up a few yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down for the Greyhounds. Just about every Sidney Eagle was in on that tackle.
Yeah, just looked like a sea of gray. Just looked like silver all over the field. Sidney's really starting to clamp down on defense here. They did get a stop.
Greyhounds are going to have to hustle themselves as we're inside 10. But they will run to the line. Red right formation for the Greyhounds. Casey Nunez under center. And they're going to give it to Michael Barcenas going left. Looking for a block, and he's not going to get it. He's going to fight his way forward for about 3 yards, but that's going to be it. Can't tell. I think that was Lindecky on the tackle. That was Lindecky. 3rd down and about 9 for the Greyhounds.
I think Coach Lee's got some sort of pass drawn up here. We haven't seen a pass here in just a few plays for this Greyhound, so I think now would be a great time for them to pull it out. And they are bringing in Robert Hinkson, who can throw the ball, so that definitely is an option with this personnel that they have.
Red right formation once again. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line. Robert Hinkson is the deep man. And they're going to give it off to Robert Hinkson looking to throw. Under pressure, he's going to have to roll right. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to pick up the first down.
Ooh, and that's
he's going to be right at the first down marker.
Looks like right before it.
They're going to mark him down maybe a half a yard. Nope, it's right at the first down marker. I don't know how this can't be a first down.
I mean, there it is. There we go.
First down. Robert Hinkson, nice run.
Beautiful play by Robert Hinkson. The pass did come through. Unfortunately, no one was open, so Robert Hinkson just took it into his own hands, and he definitely made a great play with it.
1st and 15 for the Greyhounds from their own 34-yard line. Greyhounds will come to the line. Red right formation. Look for big Robert Hinkson up the middle right here. Nope, they give it to Michael Barcenas up the middle. Slips a tackle, gets to the 40, spins around, and going to get down to about the 37-yard line. Nice pick up there by Michael Barcenas. One more spin, and I think he might have sprung it.
Michael Barcenas is shifty. Oh, my goodness. This man is shifty.
He has good vision, too.
Excellent vision. This young man is definitely really good with the football.
Greyhounds taking their time, moving methodically down the field here. T formation. Casey Nunez will bring the Greyhounds to the line. Under center, he'll take it. Michael Barcenas one more time coming right. Looking for the corner.
And
gets the corner. 30, 20, one man to beat. 10-5.
Oh, my
touchdown, Michael Barcenas.
Gracious.
And are you kidding me?
You do not see a burst of speed like that in very many athletes, and Michael Barcenas has it.
You watch it, and you think he's barely going to get the corner, and then he turns the corner and turns on the jets, and he just outran everybody.
You know, a lot of people that try to run fast like that, they are moving their upper body, but he is just so even-keeled and he is so confident in himself when he runs the ball.
That was a great run right there. Jesse Corona will hold. Robert Hinkson, the man on the kick for the Greyhounds.
It's a fire drill.
Fire drill here. Going to roll out, looking to throw. Perfect. And that's going to be caught. Is that Alex Hughes?
That is Alex Hughes.
That is Alex Hughes for the extra points. 59-38. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles. 3:21 to go in the third quarter.
There's our girls back. It's good to have them cheering me on while I do these ads. That's what they're doing. They're cheering me on. Mm-hmm. When you're ready for a great meal, Mel's Diner in Mingus is the place to go. Along with subs, fresh cut fries. Man, I feel like I'm just too hot here. There we go. Hamburgers and shakes. Mel's brings a taste of Maryland to Mingus with their crab and shrimp dishes. Drop by for karaoke on Wednesday nights from 5 to 9 p.m. They're always having lunch and dinner specials, so check their Facebook page at Mel's Diner Mingus to find their latest meals and deals. Mel's Diner is located at 816 South Mingus Boulevard in Mingus, Texas. Thank you, Mel's Diner. Thank you, Graham Packasack, Trace Construction, New York Hill Restaurant, Gordon Hardware, Mary's Cafe, Clear Fork Bank, and Strawn, and Mel's Diner. There you go.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up for the Greyhounds at his own 30-yard line. Back deep once again. It's going to be Ryan Crawford for the Eagles. And he's going to squib kick it.
Oh, and it did a great kick.
Right there. And that's going to be number 24, Jailer Salinas, who comes up with it. And, I mean, that was a lucky break there for the Eagles.
When you drop a squib kick, that's exactly what you want to happen. That's what those kicks are for. Unfortunately, they don't manage to get the ball back, but, that's exactly what you want to see.
1st and 15 for the Eagles at their 31-yard line. They'll come to the line, spread formation, unbalanced right. Grant's going to take it. He's going to give it to Lindecki. Going up the middle, looking for room to run, and he's going to be slung down right there. Robert Hinkson on the tackle. Nice play by Robert Hinkson. Just barely was able to hold on to him. And we're going to take an official timeout here for just a minute.
All right. Are you needing a metal building constructed? Look no further than Trey's Construction, serving Strawn and the surrounding area. Owner Trey Hodgkins is the metal building specialist with over 20 years of quality service. Check out their website at treyconstruction.com, treysconstruction.com, to see what they offer, or give Trey a call at 817-999-5071 for your next metal building project. You just put one in down in Eastland, Texas, the big pavilion next to the Lumberyard Event Center, and it is really nice. We're looking forward to using it.
Second down and 20 for the Eagles. Spread formation. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki. Rolling right. Got a wide open receiver there. Is caught. And he's going to pick up about 10 yards on that play right there. Nice play. And that's going to be Salinas on the catch.
I would argue that's Sidney's bread and butter. Those short passes, I mean, they're always open and they're always getting a big chunk of yards each play. The Greyhounds have to find some sort of way to stop that little short dump-off pass. Because these Sidney Eagles players, they're excellent in the open field. So
absolutely right.
Try to shut that down.
They'll come out here on third down. Spread formation. Lindecki's going to take it, going to fake it, throw it up here one more time to Salinas, and I just don't know. The only thing I will say is I'm not really sure how he's that wide open every time.
Sure
eventually,
either.
They're going to have to cover that guy.
You know, going into halftime, you would have figured that they would have. I'm sure they did talk about it. I'm sure they did, but something's not right on the defensive side. There's still some lapses with those passes going on, so they got to find a way to kind of clamp those down.
And that's going to put them first and 15 from the Greyhound 31. They'll hustle to the line. Spread formation. Lindecki's going to give it to Grant, going right, looking for room to run. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play there. Second down.
Another good run by Grant. I mean, he's getting 5-7 yards every time he touches the ball. He's doing a really excellent job for the Sidney Eagles.
Spread formation, unbalanced left this time. Grant's going to give it off to Lindecki. Ball is on the ground, still on the ground. Get the ball. And they're going to let it go out of bounds.
That was very strange. The referees did blow the whistle. That was very strange.
I just had anxiety right there because they were just all
I'm not
standing there
sure what that
watching.
was. I'm not sure what happened there.
That's going to bring up third down at 15 here for the Eagles. Spread formation, unbalanced left. Grant's going to hand it off to Lindecki right up the middle, and there's nowhere to go right there. That was kind of supposed to be a trick play also, but the Greyhounds weren't fooled on that one.
These trick plays are starting to kind of have a reverse effect on the Eagles. They're kind of getting fumbled up in the backfield. They're just having some trouble executing right now. As in a game that's this tight, you really don't want that to happen.
So I look for him right here to go back to Salinas on that pass, and all he's doing, instead of a diamond formation, they're bringing him all the way about a yard and a half off the line, and he lets the guy run in like he's going to block, and then he literally just rolls out into the flat.
He's going to take a timeout here.
And the Eagles are going to take a timeout here, but so I'll finish. Yeah, he's about a yard and a half to 2 yards off the line. When they come in for the rush, he sets, and then he literally he runs a 2 yard out every time, and he's running wide open. Nobody's there on the coverage. I guess
maybe just have one of the rushers just stick with that guy. I'm not sure what Strawn needs to do. I know they have someone.
Their linebacker is the one that's been covering him, so They need to bring their linebacker up, sir.
When they see whatever side they see him lined up on, they need to be ready for that cross because that's what they continue to do.
Whatever side he lines up on, he crosses to the other side every single time.
I'm sure Coach has talked about that with them. We'll see if they can execute here. This is a big stop for the Greyhounds here.
Big fourth down play for both teams right here. If you're the Eagles, you don't want to turn it over here and have the Greyhounds go down and score again.
You got 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Getting into that uncharted territory where fourth quarter's rolling around, the time is getting low. You don't have as much time to be, taking your time in the huddle, things like that. So they really got to amp it up here.
Pick it up a little bit.
And they haven't really shown that they could stop Greyhounds too very often. So I mean, Sidney has to take it up a notch here, and they got to start stepping up.
Here we go, fourth down, 16 yards from the 32, unbalanced right formation. They'll go motion left. Lindecki will give it to Grant. Grant's got a pretty good arm, and he's going to sling it off right here. Great play by Robert Hinkson. He is Johnny on the spot. As soon as he caught the ball, he brought him down.
Nowhere to go.
Turnover on downs. Greyhounds will take over at the 32-yard line. Great play.
Who else would you expect to make that play? On the defensive side, that's Robert Hinkson. He is their defensive backbone. He's their defensive leader, and when you need him most, he's going to show up. And that's what he did right there.
That's a huge stop right there. That keeps the score 59-38. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles.
And depending on the personnel here, we'll see what type of play they're going to run here. I wouldn't assume they run a pass, but you never know.
They're going to come right with it.
Running the ball
T-formation. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to go to the left. Up the middle. They're going to go up the middle to Michael Barcenas, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Your Strawn Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles 59-38.
Start your day off right with breakfast at New York Hill Restaurant in Thurber. Family owned and operated for 3 generations, New York Hill Restaurant offers only the freshest ingredients, making their own rolls daily. They grind their own hamburger meat and cut their own steaks. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. New York Hill Restaurant, where you always get great food, great service, and a great view. Follow them on Facebook or visit them on the web at ThurberNewYorkHill.com. Thank you. What else we got to go here with? We got some time here for one more. Mary's Cafe, proudly serving Strawn, Texas for over 37 years, offers their world-famous chicken fried steak and gravy along with a menu full of other delicious entrees. Offering lunch and dinner 7 days a week. One thing's for sure, you won't leave Mary's Cafe hungry. Mary's wants to give a big shout-out to Aiden Lynn and Nick Lynn. Sorry.
Greyhounds will have it first and 15, or second down, out of the T formation. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas up the middle. Breaking tackle, still going.
Goodness.
Fights his way down all the way across midfield down to the 30, almost to the 20-yard line. First and 15 for the Greyhounds.
They're going no huddle here.
And they're going to go no huddle. T formation. They're going to give it to Michael Barcenas one more time going right. And he's going to struggle to get about a yard, maybe a yard and a half on the play. That'll make it second down.
We didn't get to talk about it, but that first down run by Michael Barcenas, great play. He just looks so composed when he runs the ball. Takes his time finding the hole, the open space, and he does an excellent job and finds it and gets about 10 yards there.
Never quits moving, never quits using his feet. His legs are always pumping. He's always trying to get that extra yard. Greyhounds will come out, second down, 14. Casey Nunez will bring them to the line in the T formation. They're going to give it to Robert Hinkson going left. He's looking for room to go, and he's going to be upended after about a 6-yard gain.
They're going no huddle once again.
They're going to go no huddle again. T formation. Casey Nunez under center. They're going to give it to Robert Hinkson looking to throw. He's got a receiver open, and he's going to dump it off right here. That's going to be Jesse Corona. The ball comes out, and he is lit up.
Wow.
And that's going to be a turnover on. He is absolutely destroyed there. And the ball comes loose. And the Sidney Eagles will come up with it, and they'll have 1st and 15, and we'll come back after this timeout.
Turn myself off, and I forget to turn myself on. We've been to here, the Pack-a-Sack. Hey, hunting season has started, I believe. I think it is bow season starts this weekend. So everybody get down there to the Pack-a-Sack, get your hunting license if you don't already have it. They have deer corn, feed the deer. Don't shoot them. Yeah, Pack-a-Sack's your one-stop spot for whatever you need. Gas, diesel, groceries, deer corn, hunting and fishing license, ice, snacks, and fountain drinks. They even offer fresh baked Hunt Brothers pizza. Friendly service with a place to sit and eat. Stop by the Pack-a-Sack today.
So just when you think the Greyhounds are fixing to score, the ball comes loose and the Eagles recover, and now they have it 1st and 15 from their own 6-yard line.
I mean, the Sidney player just made one heck of a play on the ball. He obliterated Jessica Corona. The ball just pops out, and they hop on it, and here we go. They're deep in their own territory, though, so we'll see what happens, see how they compose themselves.
Spread formation. Clark's going to give it to Lindecki going left, and he's got a lot of room to run. Catches the corner, 10 to the 20, and gets knocked out of bounds after about
That'll be a first down easily.
17-yard gain. 1st and 15 for the Eagles all the way up to the 22-yard line. Nice run there by Lindecki.
Just in case you're wondering, there's no score in the Houston-Arizona game, the Arizona Diamondbacks, and there's no score in the Ranger game yet.
Spread formation here on 1st and 15. Lindecki's going to take it.
Snap's bobbled. He can't run with it.
He can't run with it.
But he does.
He's going to throw it up, and the ball comes incomplete. Nick Lynn was there in coverage, but it was a nice route, but
that was just a busted play from the beginning.
No danger of him running there, and they knew it, so they just kind of sat back and watched.
Sidney really, I mean, they're still taking their time in the huddle. I mean, they got it all the way down to about 15 seconds on the clock last play. I mean, I really don't think that's what they should be doing. They don't really have the time to do that. You're down 21 in the fourth quarter. You got to get in that 2-minute offense mode, and you got to start moving the ball. So we'll see if they keep the tempo up.
2nd down here for the Eagles. They'll go spread formation, unbalanced to the right.
Ball snap.
Clark's going to give it to Lindecki. Lindecki looking to do something. He's going to have to throw it. Throws it up and almost caught. And once again, they got behind the Greyhound defense, but he just overthrew him. It was rushed because he knew he couldn't. He knew once again he couldn't run with the ball. So.
I'll tell you what, though, this Lindecki, he knows how to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, he's quick, shifty.
When he gets the ball in his hands, you know something's about to happen. He just knows how to be electrical on the field and get his team going.
Here they're on 3rd down here.
3rd and long here for them.
15 from the 20-yard line. 21-yard line.
2 back-to-back busted plays. I mean, what do you think they're thinking? We just got to go.
The same thing. Just keep moving it. Don't sweat it. Spread formation here. Grant's going to give it off to Lindecki, looking for room to run. He wants to throw it, though, and this time he just throws it up into the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
He's wanting to throw the ball. He's not wanting. They're Greyhounds are making him run, and he's wanting to throw it, but he's not wanting to.
I was going to say, this defensive stand from the Greyhounds is extremely impressive.
He had 10 yards there, probably pretty easy, and he elected to throw it. I bet this time, if something like that happens, he's
going to take off. Yeah,
because you're at 4th down here, 4th and 15 from the 20, their own 21.
And if Strawn has shown a sign of weakness, it's when they run those pass plays and you get people downfield, and then you have so much open space to go. So.
And they're going to have Lindecki deep. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki, and that's exactly what he does. He tucked it, he's running. Got one man to beat, and he's going to get it. What a play there. David Yanez on the tackle.
Man.
And he misses that one, and he gets another 10 or 15 yards off of that play, but instead The Greyhound defense stands, and it's a turnover. Greyhounds will have it 1st and 15 from the Eagle 30.
And with 7.5 minutes to go, I mean, that's just what you wanted. That's a big stop on the side of the Greyhounds. Don't allow them to get any sort of momentum in the fourth quarter.
7:27 to go in the ball game. Greyhounds lead 59-38, and we got a timeout on the field here, Eagles. That was a nice play right there.
That was a nice play.
With our timeout, we will talk about, we've just talked about everybody, and I'm so glad they all are here. So thank you, Gordon Hardware. They've got all your hardware stuff. They've got lumber, got everything you need. If you've got a project, get over there. Get your stuff and get it done. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 5. And John and Brandy Sizemore are there to help you out. Clear Fork Bank is a proud supporter of the Strawn Greyhounds and is your hometown bank. We take pride in serving the community of Strawn and make banking easy with mobile banking. You can manage your money from anywhere, even from the stands. The Clear Fork Bank team calls Strawn home, and our community is our top priority. Check us out on the web at clearfork.bank.
Greyhounds come to the line on first down. T formation. Casey Nunez will bring them there. Under center. He'll take it. He's going to hand it off to Michael Barcina up the middle. Nice vision and good run right there.
Wow.
He almost broke it. So patient. He followed his blocks. He followed, and then exploded through all the way down inside the 10 to about the 6. First and goal,
every time he
Greyhounds.
gets the ball, there's nothing I can say. It's so fun watching him run the ball. It's actually a thing of beauty. He's so good when he gets the ball in his hands and gets an opportunity.
He follows his blocks. He has good vision. And he's got speed.
He is special. That kid is special.
First and goal here for the Greyhounds. They'll come to the line. T formation. Casey Nunez under center. And they're going to give it to Barcinas. No, bootleg to the left. One man wide open.
Nice.
Touchdown, Greyhounds.
That's Keaton Tunnel.
Keaton Tunnel with the touchdown reception from Casey Nunez. And just like that, the Greyhounds put another one on the board.
I want to say that's Keaton Tunnel's first touchdown of the season. And I think so.
I think that is. I think you're right.
And what a better time to do it than the game you're being tested the most at. So, beautiful play. Beautiful play call right there.
You know, it's always great to reward them guys up front. They work hard. They're blocking all the game long. Anytime you can get them to get a score,
that confidence going.
Something good for them. And they've done an excellent job of blocking tonight.
Rewarding the big man.
That's going to make it 67-38 after the points after. 6:39 to go in the ball game. Greyhounds extending their lead.
Look at those cheerleaders. Yay, yay, yay.
Cheering for you, Julie.
I know. And cheering for all my sponsors.
Speaking of.
When you're ready for a great meal, Mel's Diner in Mingus is the place to go. Along with subs, fresh cut fries, hamburgers, and shakes, Mel's brings a taste of Maryland to Mingus with their crab and shrimp dishes. Drop by for karaoke on Wednesday nights from 5 to 9 p.m. They're always having lunch and dinner specials, so check their Facebook page at Mel's Diner Mingus to find their meal deals. Mel's is located at 816 South Mingus Boulevard in Mingus, Texas. Thank you. And let me also say, so they don't get in any trouble, that Clear Fork Bank is a member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Very important detail right there.
I didn't get that in.
Robert Hinkson will tee it up for the Greyhounds. Back deep will be Ryan Crawford once again for the Eagles.
Oh, I'm in trouble. What do we got going on here?
He was going for that onside kick, and the ball just slipped on it. And then Eagles are going to have great field position here as that ball actually went backwards a half yard.
I mean, does it actually get worse than that on a kickoff besides the touchdown?
I don't think you can. First and 15 for the Eagles at the Greyhound 29-yard line.
Wow.
So just so you understand, the Greyhounds teed it up at the 30-yard line,
and once again, the grass monster strikes again.
Yes, grass monster strikes again.
It's the grass monster for you.
They teed it up at their own 30-yard line. The Eagles have it first and 15 from the Greyhound 29.
Beautiful.
Spread formation, unbalanced right. Lindecki looking to throw. Got all kinds of time. And he's got a lot of room to run. Cuts it back up the middle. He'll have the first down, and you're looking at 1st and goal right here for Lindecki and the Eagles.
You know, I don't necessarily think that there's any pressure on the Greyhound defense here. I think all the pressure right now is on the Sidney Eagles to get a score.
Yes, for sure. I agree. But they're quickly down here, 1st and goal from the 11-yard line.
And that's not ideal at all. And it definitely does put some pressure on your defense. Time is starting to dwindle, and Sidney continues to take their time in the huddle, make sure everyone's on the same page.
Spread formation, unbalanced right. And they're going to have a false start here on the Eagles, so that'll mark them back 5 yards.
A lot of
they were trying to get the receiver here on the end lined up on the line, and he was confused thinking they wanted him to go back, so he kept backing up instead of getting on the line.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of turmoil on the side of Sidney as the game goes on. I mean, not really what you want to see. Let's see if they can compose themselves here.
And now they're 1st and goal from the 16. This would be a huge stand right here if the Greyhounds could hold.
This is the game for Sidney right here, in my opinion.
Spread formation. Grant goes under. Lindecki has it, but he can't run, and they know it. Robert Hankson on top of him, and he's going to throw it out incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And just as soon as Sidney catches a break, they get great field position. They just can't. They just are stuck. Strawn's defense is just swallowing them up.
I think they missed one right there. I think he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw that.
When he threw that?
I do.
Maybe so. A lot's getting by this game.
2nd down and goal. Yeah, I don't mean that I'm not saying that they're just missed it on there. It's gone both ways.
I agree with you.
No team is getting any breaks.
I think
that's
they did
for
miss
sure.
one
Spread
there.
formation here for the Eagles. Unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki right up the middle, and he's got a lot of room. One man that he's going to have to beat here. Can he beat him? And he does. Touchdown, Eagles. Lindecki, and that kid can move, I'm telling you.
Lindecki, yep. Lehman Lindecki, that man knows how to move.
That's going to make it 67-44 with 5:27 to go in the ball game. Points after to come.
Points after.
Cameron Grant to hold. The kick is up.
And it's going to be roughing the kicker.
And it is going to be roughing the kicker, but it is good anyway.
Probably enforced on the kickoff.
67-46, 5:27 to go in the ball game. Greyhounds leading the Sidney Eagles.
I lost my whole sheet of paper. Papers. Thank you, Mary's Cafe, proudly serving Strawn, Texas for over 37 years. Offers their world-famous chicken fried steak and gravy, along with a menu full of other delicious entrees. Offering lunch and dinner 7 days a week. One thing's for sure, you won't leave Mary's Cafe hungry. Mary's wants to give a big shout-out to Aiden Lynn and Nick Lynn. That's her grandsons.
Nick Lynn's been playing excellent.
Oh my goodness. Thanks everybody. Let's see what we got here. We have Greyhound Pack-a-Sack. Clear Fork Bank. Gordon Hardware. New York Hill Restaurant. Thanks, y'all.
So after the penalty, the Eagles will tee it up at the Greyhound 35.
This is quite a strange occurrence here.
And we'll kick off from there. And I would think...
Oh, that's not what you wanted.
That is perfect.
Oh, that's a great kick, actually.
Died right there at the 1 yard line. And now they are struggling to get anything going, and they're not going to get anything. Finally going to blow him dead at about the 8 yard line, so the Greyhounds will have 1st and 15 from their own 9. That ball I thought was going to roll out of bounds, and it literally just died there.
That's what it looked like, and I mean,
everybody thought it was.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great kick. Props to the kicker there.
That was Reese Miller on the kick.
Reese Miller, excellent kick from Reese Miller. Strawn backed up. I mean, this is the farthest drive they've had all game. Let's see how they respond here. 5:20 left to go in the game. They can definitely take some time off the clock here. You're up 21. You don't have to score right away. You can just run that ball, get down, take your time.
They will hustle to the line. Red right formation. Kason Nunez under center for the Greyhounds. He's going to take it and give it to Michael Barcenas right up the middle. Following his blocks, and he breaks a tackle. 20, down to the 30, and finally going to be brought down right there. Again, just following his blocks, he finds that hole, and then he bursts through it.
You know, I say Strawn doesn't have to score, but Coach Lee, he's going no huddle, and they are trying to go. They are trying to get in that end zone.
T formation here for the Greyhounds. Kason Nunez under center. They're going to give it to Barcenas coming left, looking for room to run. Not a whole lot going, but he will battle forward up to about the 36-yard line.
Michael Barcenas was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and he still manages to get 4 or 5 on the play there. That's what I'm talking about. He always manages to find yardage on every single possession, every single time he gets the ball.
Second down.
And they're starting to take their time here.
Yep, second down at about 9.
And this is exactly what you expected. They're definitely going to take this clock down to below 10 seconds.
They'll come to the line. Red right formation. Kason Nunez will bring them to the line. Going to give it to Michael Barcenas up the middle.
Oh, he's got
great vision. He kicks it outside, and he's going 30, 20, 10, one man to beat. Touchdown Greyhounds. Michael Barcenas does it again.
How many is that for him today?
Did you see that move to get outside?
Oh, man. Everybody on the field was piled up. That was a dive play,
yes.
And it looked like it was a sweep. He just knows how to find the open spots. Excellent job by Iron Mike there. I mean, my goodness. He's got about 6 on the day. That's 6 touchdowns on the day, just about.
He has been tearing it up.
That cast is not slowing him down.
No, not at all. Robert Hinkson on the kick for the Greyhounds, and it's good. 3:54 to go in the ball game. Greyhounds lead at 75-46 over the Sidney Eagles.
Oh, sorry, guys. My camera stand is giving me a little heck here at the last. All right. What have you heard the most of? I feel like I just keep saying this over and over again. What do we need? Some Greyhound Pack-a-Sack. We've already talked about them. They're great. Greyhound Pack-a-Sack is great. Trace Construction, great. New York Hill Restaurant, great. Good food.
Mel's Diner.
Great. Good food, great. Yeah. You know, this has got I could just go eating at all these places here, and just be happy as
Those are the
Lord.
only places I eat.
Well, here I am in Eastland with all those eating places, and there's no eating places. It's like it was always the greatest when I lived down here because it was so good. Everything was great. Many choices. We don't have any home cooked food. It's all fast food.
Everything's fast food now.
Everything's great.
We got chicken.
Everything's
chicken.
great.
You want chicken?
We got it.
And we got a lot of Mexican food.
Everything's great, just like your Strawn Greyhounds.
Yeah, there you go.
Greyhounds will tee it up at their own 30-yard line. Ryan Crawford deep for the Eagles, and they're going to kick it over his way. Hits at the 10. It's going to pick it up at about the 7, looking for room to run. And he's going to be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Nice play by the Greyhound defense special teams there, but there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see where it is.
No.
Still waiting, I think it.
So you got 3:48 left to go in the ball game. Your Strawn Greyhounds are up 29. On the Sidney side of the ball, when do you start to lose doubt? I mean, you got 4 minutes left.
Well, the good thing about six-man football is it don't take long to score. So if they can get a quick score here, get a quick stop or a turnover, you're never really out of it.
You're never really out of it.
I mean, you're never really out of it. But when it gets to 2 minutes, if you're not
If you're
not within striking distance, forget about it. But especially the way the Greyhounds are moving the ball.
It's looking grim for the Sidney Eagles here.
And that was a penalty against the Eagles, so it will bring them back all the way down to the 15. So they'll have first and 15 from their own 15. Spread formation for the Eagles. Grant's going to take it, and he's going to give it off to Lindecky. Looking to run. Slips the tackle there. Got a lot of room to run, and he's going to go down.
I'm not sure why he would go down there. I'm not sure what.
He gets all the way up to the 30-yard line. He had one.
I'm not
exactly sure on that one, but they're going to take a timeout. The Greyhounds will, to talk about it. So essentially, he was running in the open field. There was a guy in front of him, and then he gave himself up and slid down.
If he beats that one guy, he has another 30 yards.
If he gets that guy, he might score there.
I'm not sure what the. Interesting.
But there's something. I mean, there was a reason he didn't.
There was
just
definitely
do it.
a reason. There's definitely a reason.
I just don't know what that reasoning is. The Greyhounds have done a good job on
This
defense.
is honestly probably their most impressive game. For me, at least.
They've done it on offense. It's been very impressed. Their defense, last week their defense was better, I think. The week before, I think it was better. And not because they were playing a lesser opponent or anything like that. I just think they were clicking.
This is also
they've had a lot of plays here that people were open.
This is also the fastest team they've played for by far. So it's definitely something that they're going to go into the film room next time they play a fast team. They're going to be ready for it.
This team
this
has
is
got
a good
speed.
game.
They've cleaned up their game a lot since the first game.
Absolutely.
That's a huge difference.
Spread formation here on second down. Lindecky's going to take it. He's going to fake it, swing it out. That's going to be number 19, Tanner Crawford,
really
going to the left, and he's going to get a few yards, but not much. It's going to be David Yanez on the tackle.
The clock continues to roll. 3:15 left in the game. I mean, you almost think you got to go no huddle here, unless
Third
they're just
down and about 1.5 yards for the Eagles at their own 34-yard line. We're inside 3 minutes, 75-46 your score. Greyhounds leading. Sidney will come out, spread formation, unbalanced left. Grant's going to give it off to Lindecky, looking to throw under heavy pressure, and he's going to sling it up. That's going to be number 19 that catches it.
He's pitches
Tanner
it.
Crawford. Tanner Crawford's going to pitch it off to. That was a nice play. He pitched it to Tanner Crawford. Pitched it to Ryan Crawford, and they got a couple of more yards. It will get them the first down, and it'll get them across midfield down to about the 36-yard line. First and 15 for the Eagles.
With 2 minutes left to go in the game here, this one's probably all but about over. Strawn Greyhounds are up 29 points here. Sidney's really starting to let that clock roll.
Yeah, I think they're. I'm not saying they've quit. That's not what I'm saying.
They're accepting defeat.
Right, they're accepting defeat. They're going to work on some things here, see what they can do. The kids have not given up for sure.
Kids
they are
absolutely
fighting.
not. No, these kids
Spread
are
formation
electric.
here for the Eagles. Cameron Grant's going to give it to Lindecky, and he's looking to throw.
Well, that's a beam.
Almost picked off and then almost caught.
Man, that Strawn player, he wanted that interception
That
so
was
bad.
Ben Hopkins on coverage.
Wow, Ben Hopkins on coverage. Beautiful.
Well, y'all were during halftime. I was talking about Rip Fest, and I remember what I forgot to tell that goes on at Rip Fest is we have a car show there. So come see if you like the old classic cars and antiques. Car show will be going at Rip Fest next week from Saturday.
1:27 to go. Second down and 15 for the Eagles. Spread formation. Be unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it off to Lindecky, looking to throw. He's got a receiver, is going to throw it up, and it falls incomplete. Intended for Salinas.
I'm laughing because I just heard Coach Lee. He is. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. You're up 29. He is still down there. Get him.
He's never going to quit coaching.
He never. This is the Coach Lee that I know and love. He is hard on you until that clock hits 0 and you hear those buzzers going. And that's what makes these Strawn teams so good. They're very disciplined. They play until the buzzer. They give it everything they have every single game, and they do their job.
3rd down and 15 for the Eagles at the Greyhound 37. Spread formation, unbalanced right. Grant's going to give it to Lindecki. Loses it. Ball might be on the ground. Great play right there. That's going to be Colby Morton with the huge sack, bringing them all the way back down to about their own 25-yard line.
Colby Morton with a sack. You love to see that.
Yes.
Love to see that. I mean, how many yards did they lose there?
That's a 20-yard loss right there.
Yeah, that's
4th down and about 35.
4th and 35.
And they're 45 seconds to the left to go in the game. They'll probably let this thing roll way down.
Probably be the last play of the game, besides the Strawn play for the Sidney Eagles.
Well, they're coming to the line in a
Here we
hurry.
go.
Spread formation. Cameron Grant. He's going to take it.
And
Over the head, goes straight to Lindecki. He's got to throw it, and everybody knows it. He's going to throw it back over here. That's going to be caught by Dylan Terpstra, and he's looking for Rington. The ball comes out, and he's going to be well short of the first down. Greyhounds are going to take over here with 11 seconds to go, and that's going to be your ball game.
Strawn will kneel it out here more than likely, and then that will be your ball game, folks.
1st and 15 for the Greyhounds at their own 39-yard line. 75-46 your score. Greyhounds leading the Eagles. And you would think there would be
This is going to be victory
a quick
formation.
kneel on right here and call it good.
Victory formation for the Greyhounds. I would say excellent game.
Casey Nunez will take it, and he will kneel on it.
That's going to be your
And
ball
that's
game.
going to do it. 7-6, 5-4, 75-46 your score as the Strawn Greyhounds improve their record and win it here at home. Next week we'll go to Ranger.
Yep.
Got the long drive to Ranger, Texas.
I'm not ready for that one. Got to have some high shoes for the road.
Absolutely right.
I mean,
And it's closer to home for me, so
there you go. There you go. Julie gets a break. Julie finally gets a break here.
So I got to say, overall, it was a great game. The blocking continues every week to get better. What can you say about Michael Barcenas except
Oh my gosh,
wow?
6 touchdowns today. I don't even know how many all-purpose yards he had, but that young man is special. He's only a sophomore. He's going to continue to get
Yes.
better, and you know Coach Lee's licking his chops.
Yep.
He sees a very special young man. This man has ball carrier vision like I've never seen before.
Then you got Robert Hinkson on the defensive side of the ball. He was huge. Nick Lynn come up with an interception. Overall, I thought they played a really great game. I look forward to seeing them see what we do next week, carrying us into when we get ready for district.
I would arguably say this is their most complete game they've played so far. Definitely one of the best teams they've played, if not the best, besides Gordon, of course. Definitely the fastest team they've played. This is a really good test for them, and they're going to be a lot better going into next week in the district.
So we'll see y'all next week where we take on Ranger at Ranger.
yeah, we'll be
Tune
there.
in.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
Thanks to all my
Thank y'all for
sponsors. Thanks
listening.
for everybody
We appreciate
listening in. Yeah. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Roscoe and Ryan, for announcing. Y'all are great.
Absolutely, we love it.
Yeah. See y'all next week. Turn these on. Whoa.
Thank you.
night off.